these days. Any conflicts around? I'm in the mood for some peacemaking.
Show no mercy! Burn it down!
Free! Hey Lucas, how are you doing? Oh, that's alright. That's completely okay. Yesterday, actually, it wasn't a stream day yesterday, but yeah, that's alright. That's completely okay. How are you? How are you doing? Hey Mirak, how are you doing? 1 hour left? Yeah, exactly. It's 1 hour like until a banner, and maybe I will do something, but this banner looks great. Actually good, not gonna lie, because like yeah, I don't have Lanyan. Yeah, tomorrow we're going to get that Lanyan for free. If I'm not mistaken, it's going to be tomorrow. Or like within an event you need to do something. Anyway, like it's like yeah, it's the event starts tomorrow. Just a second, let me check it real quick. Most likely tomorrow. Chevrolet, yeah. I wish you best of luck. I'm excited for the banner. Yeah, actually this banner is crazy because you know why? We have like, let's say, we have Lanyan, we have Chevrolet, we have Rosa and Arlecchino. It means most likely you already have Bennett and let's say official. Like overall, you can build 2 teams within maybe 3 teams. Like yeah, 2 teams for Arlecchino and 1 go team for Chlorine. Like if you get at least 1 copy of this character, that's crazy. Actually good banner, not gonna lie. For the 4-star only 1, I don't want to appear on my screen. Is Rosa? Not because she is bad, but because I have her. Oh yeah, like actually same as here. Even though my Rosa is my favorite one, yeah, I have Rosa Castation 6, so yeah, the only one. But you know why? Actually, she's crazy for Arlecchino, because if you don't have Citlali, Rosa is the second one, and she also good for mavuika, because she has fast cryo application. Let's say not super fast, but she has the same cryo application Citlali has, you know? So yeah, every 2 seconds she applies cryo, which is actually good. Yeah, she has some problems, like she is polar, she cannot use TDDS, she cannot use Cinder City. She can use Cinder City actually, but yeah, not for full buff, for 12% only. And she's pole armored, so yeah, like kinda like a little bit like, let's say not so good as Citlali, but still okay. Oh, for me the banner will change in about like 6 hours by 4. Oh, for real, I didn't know that. So yeah, for you, like you are on US, Oh, I didn't know that. I saw that like for you it's so yes, like it means like for Asia server gets the banner first. After that it's Europe servers, and only after Europe like US. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you get like faster than Europe servers. I see. Oh, the new constellations. Yeah, actually, you know, like what? If you ask me, Mirak, what I want to do, and most likely I will do singles until a 4-star. Then I will do one multi. That's it. I don't wanna go deeper. You know why? Let's say, to be honest, not gonna lie, even if I get Chevreuse Constellation 1, I don't think I will build her. You know why? Because Constellation 1 Chevreuse cannot compete with Xilonen. I mean, like, yeah, no way I can. Let's say it's better to use Xilonen, Fischl, Bennett, Arlecchino team than switch, let's say, Xilonen with Chevreuse Constellation 0. So it makes no sense because Xilonen is better. Obviously better. Even if I switch with Chevreuse and Chevreuse can work only with Pyro and Electro characters, it's still not enough buff. Yes, Constellation 6 is completely different story, but Xianyun, actually I want to get her, and would be nice to get Constellation 2, because at Constellation 2 her shield is so great, and you know what, you can use it with Mavuika, you can use with Arlecchino, you can use with Neuvillette, actually it's crazy. So yeah, so many characters. Oh yeah, on your server it's like in 55, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Mihoyo. I'm to look for Arlecchino, but only to get maybe one copy of Xianyun and maybe one Chevreuse copy, so I can start having translation on Chevreuse and maybe Xianyun. Yeah, that's true. Actually, I'm 68 PD to do singles or go. Oh, that's a difficult question. You know what I would suggest you, Mirak? I would suggest you to first check what was the last for you. I mean, let's just check what, like, was it a character or a weapon, you know? Just check it to see. In this case, you know what? 68, right? I would suggest you to do couple singles, let's say 3 or 4 singles, something like that, then drop one multi. You know why? Because it's, in my opinion, it's better. But first check which was like, it was a character or like or a weapon. So yeah, you see, like, because usually it's like that. You get characters and weapon, characters and weapon. Yeah, it's not always like that, but usually. No, but let me tell you something. The maintenance normally lasts for 5 hours and not the 6 hours normally. It will take to work again. Oh, no, actually, Lucas, we don't have... Last was character, sadly. Last was character. Then I will suggest you to do couple singles, let's say 3 or 4 singles, and after that do multi. Just in case, you know why? Maybe it's possible to get back-to-back characters, you know what I mean? Because you, like, as you know guys, you cannot get 5-star out of this banner or this banner premiums. You cannot get 5-star weapon, but you can get back-to-back characters. So yeah, like let's say if you 68, do maybe like 4 singles, and after that 1 multi. Lucas, about maintenance, if we like between if we are within this version 5.3, we are not going to get any maintenance. So yeah, the banner is going to be within 54 minutes without any maintenance. Maintenance, hey Sino, how are you doing? Maintenance is only between major versions. Let's say between like 5.1 and 5.2. For example, now we're within 5.3, right? So it means after 21 days we are going to get maintenance to update our 5.3 to 5.4. So yeah, no maintenance between phases. Oh, there's still no phase 2. Yeah, yes, that's true. That for Asia servers, like you already got Arlecchino, Xianyun, because I already saw a couple videos with Xianyun. And there's a guy, actually, I don't watch the guy, but still, like, Google, like, YouTube recommendations, like, give me that. So yeah, it says that Constellation 0 Lanyan can destroy the one-shot boss. And you know what? He has Constellation 6, what he uses? He uses Constellation 6 Furina, Constellation 6 Bennett, and Constellation 6 Xilonen, and says that Constellation 0 Lanyan can do, like, yeah, it's funny. It's like, the name is Plastic Energy, something like that. So yeah, like, damn, bro. I did 10 pulls on Arlecchino banner just for Lanyan, but got a lion roar. Oh, by the way, Sino, when I'm pulling for Arlecchino Lucas. Oh, by the way, Sino, when you want to do something, I mean, before like summoning, let's say, let me show you something. For me, I know that next one may be going to be a weapon. You know why? Because if you get, like, if the last one is character, it means, like, next one is going to be a weapon. Most likely it's like that. If last one is weapon, most likely next going to be a character. So just keep that in mind. It's working like that. So before doing some multi, just like check your history, you know? Just see, like, is it worth it or not? Because if it's a character, then definitely it's going, most likely it's going to be a weapon. When we change version on, sorry, I forgot to specify that, but yeah, American servers take less time. Oh, oh, I didn't know that, for real? Oh, I never know that, Lucas. I thought it's the same time, because for us, for Europe server, it's start at 1 p.m. and ends at 7 p.m. So yeah, you're right, 6 hours maintenance. Oh yeah, like I know that Mirak and Dreamers, like, they both want Arlecchino so bad. Jinx it, yeah. By the way, Mirak definitely will get her. I wish him to win 50-50. He, like, because he has enough, like, pulls to get, like, even if he loses 50-50, but still, like, it's better to go, like, on 50-50 and, like, save some Primogems. Even though you cannot get, like, let's say, several copies of Chevreuse, that's alright. You know why? I would say Lanyan for Arlecchino is way more valuable, and you will feel that when you use Lanyan. Because even though Chevreuse is great, without the shield, playing Arlecchino might be a little bit difficult. Just a little bit. Okay, only, like, we still... I haven't done this one yet, which is like, you know, like this one. I just, like, yeah. If you know, guys, so yeah, let's maybe do it. It's annoying. I always has gone to really hard pity.
I'd have lost myself long ago.
Oh, by the way, Sina, it's the same thing as for me. You literally, if I don't do back to back, let's say, win or lose, something like that, when I do, like, kind of for one character, for one weapon, something like that, yeah, always a pity. Until, like, 70th to 78, like, it's always like that for me. Hey Icy, how are you doing? Got one copy of Lanyan, now can select a 4-star, which I have for... I have C6 for one wish low. Oh, congrats, Icy. To be honest, in some way, I want to lose the 50-50, so I could have... Yeah, I knew that, Mirak. I knew you want to do something like that to get couple copies. But I wouldn't suggest you to do that. You know why? Chevreuse is pretty old character. Lanyan is good at Constellation too, so it doesn't cost you so much. It won't cost you so much. I wouldn't suggest you. Chevreuse, even though Chevreuse is great, we still are going to get Janssen. As you know, guys, like, Janssen might be most likely will be a 5-star. And, you know, like, yesterday, like, I read a thread about, like, revenue. Hoyoverse lost 60% of the Chinese market revenue in 2024, and that's a huge amount of money, not gonna lie. And because of that, maybe they decided to do something. I don't know what is that. I mean, like, what they are going to do, what they want to change, but most likely they will add some, like, more endgame content to the game. Because at the moment, as you know, guys, game is kinda dry, you know, like it's like you literally don't have to do anything. That's why I keep my map, right? Like without like finishing, because I know like there's nothing to do. Let's say if you finished your map, like, so yeah, it's a little bit like boring to play this game. So yeah, unfortunately we need to wait a little bit for that. It's going to be within couple versions, maybe from like 6.0, but we'll see, we'll see. Shinchu for 1 wish. So who is picking on a 4-star? Oh, like, oh, who you like? Me is Lanyan, if you ask me, guys. Wow, didn't know that they lost so many. Yes, they, no, you know what? They lost maybe not the players. They lost revenue. They lost up to 60% revenue in 2024 if you compare with 2023. That's a huge amount of money. But they also lost some player base in Zenless Zone Zero, is in Honkai Star Rail, and in Genshin Impact. Zenless Zone Zero I lost the most. It's about 80% of the players. You know why? Because Zenless Zone Zero, even though they changed the game, Zenless Zone Zero is not a great one. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit like, it's power creeped. It's not like, even HSR in my opinion better than Zenless Zone Zero. Because HSR is a really unique game. Despite that, it's turn-based game. It's look like an open world game. It's really great game. Incredible game. Like visual, like styles, like characters, backstory, literally everything. If you ask me, like visually, I like that HSR more than Genshin. Because you know why? It's more light in terms of like hardware requirements. Because you don't need so much space, you don't need a vault, etc. It's just a, like, let's say, some, you know, like the map's not so huge, you know, it's not open world game, it's only turn-based game. So yeah, like, it's actually a pretty good game. But despite that, they lost like so many, like, I mean, like, player base and also revenue, which is bad. So maybe because of that they decide to do something, I mean to do some changes. We'll see. Also, like many players like not so happy about like male characters. As you know, we like only got one male kinich 5-star, which is actually might be frustrating for some players. I'm okay with that, but I know that many players want to see male characters, you know. Oh, I know. Oh yeah, of course, like Constellation Zero Lanyan is still worth it. I mean, like, no need to go for like Constellation 2, etc. or something. If you lost to like if you couldn't get a Lanyan copy out of the banner, that's completely okay. Just go for Constellation Zero, just choose her, and that's it, she's okay. Actually, she's not bad. She's actually extremely good. You know why? Because it's the first Anemo shielder. She scales on attack. She has 3 different builds, by the way. She can be EM or like a booster, kinda like that. You can build her with EM, which I wouldn't suggest you to do. She can be a DPS, kinda, with energy recharge, attack, and crit damage, crit rate. I mean Sand, Goblet, and Circlet. Or, which is most useful one, I would suggest you to do, it's attack and energy recharge. She is kinda like, let's say you can use all of the Jin's artifacts, right? Or like Lanyan's artifacts, and just give it all of them to Lanyan. That's it. Because as you know, like Xianyun also scales on attack. So yeah, you can take all of Vivi's set, like yeah, attack, attack, and attack. Because her shield scales on attack. The more attack you have, the more tankier is shield. Also, she is a since she is a catalyst character, you can use TDDS. Yes, she has a problem actually, a little bit, and the problem is she has some animation on her skill, which is actually terrible. But I think it's okay. You know why? Let's say citlali. Citlali's skill, like, literally has some animation, but not so, like, let's say, in terms of time, not so time consuming. But Lanyan has some animation time, so yeah, just keep that in mind. But overall, she's great. I'm picking Gaming Constellation Zero. I don't have him. Oh, I wouldn't suggest you to go for actually, it depends. You know why? If you need gaming for Imaginarium Theater, then you go for gaming. You know why? Gaming, just keep that in mind. Gaming at Constellation 0 is pretty bad character. You need Constellation 1 at least. You know why? Let me show you. Because without this Constellation, what it does, like when this, like, just Swanee, yeah, when he uses his burst, meets back up with gaming, it will heals 50% of gaming HP. So without that, he will die immediately. You know? Yes, Constellation 0 like bring you more like close to Constellation 1, but still just keep that in mind. Without this Constellation, using gaming without a healer, it's a nightmare. You cannot use them. Just keep that in mind. This Constellation also activates Marushi Hunter for him, because he loses HP, as you know, when he when you use his burst and do plunge attack, he loses HP. This one helps him to gain back HP. Just keep that. Without this Constellation, he is like so difficult to play. Just keep that in mind. So I maybe would suggest you to go Lanyan. Lanyan is way better. Would be way better. Hey Zoro, how are you doing? Does the Italian accent girl herself will playable? Oh, I don't know about that. It's not HSR, by the way. It's like Italian accent girl. It was like in Vuva. Oh, by the way, guys, I completely forgot. Just a second. If you play Wuthering Waves, we have some like this one and this one. It's two codes for like
I've read almost every novel from Yai Publishing
asteroids.
House.
So yeah,
Pretty normal, right?
Oh, this code is like expired in February. So yeah, just use them. It wasn't like a HSR girl. It was like Vuva girl. Oh yeah, I don't know actually, but her accent was so great. Not gonna lie. I haven't finished the story yet, but that accent was crazy. I don't think so she's going to be playable, but she's kinda, you know, like, she looks like Ganyu, if you know why. So yeah, you see, she actually looks like a Ganyu with the same like hair color of hair. So yeah, and also like this one. So yeah. The only reason I placed Star Rails and ZZZ is because those games, the censorship is not they have in fact. Madam Herta did something like Ganyu. Oh yeah, like about actually, you know, like Lucas, both games, HSR and ZZZ, actually pretty good games. Not gonna lie, like all of them like playable.
I thought I was the only one.
So it's completely okay. Gaming is literally insane. Even at Constellation 0, he deals. Oh yeah, about the damage, Zoro. Yeah, that's true. But you know what's the problem with Gaming? At Constellation 0, he is difficult to play because you don't have any healing source and you need to use dedicated healer. So without this Constellation, he is actually pretty difficult to use because he needs consistent healing. Unfortunately, I cannot cancel this one, but I played Gaming at Constellation 0. Bro, like he is like kinda like so difficult to play. He died every time I use his burst. Immediately, just immediately, because like it's not like, let's say, Furina. As you know, Furina also like kinda uses your HP, right? Like up to 50%, or Neuvillette. Neuvillette also uses HP to like specific point, but Gaming, yeah, using all of the HP. That's why this Constellation, I mean especially Constellation 1, is extremely useful for him. No, sorry if I missed. Hey Ali, how are you doing? Oh, by the way, guys, it's new code for Wuthering Waves. Just like keep that in mind. It's not for Genshin, it's Wuthering Waves codes. Oh, Lucas, it's Wuthering Waves codes. Just, yeah, I just like want to tell you, it's 80 asteroids, it's Wuthering Waves codes. By the way, I cleared 30 stars in New Tower Adversity with Shinji and Camellia. Shinji, for real? Oh, by the way, guys, so yeah, Zoro, thank you very much. I will go for that Shinji, like, maybe in couple days. I already ready for her. Maybe I will do it online, we'll see. And I also go for a weapon. Hope everyone got arlecchino chlorine. I'm sadly skipping chlorine for skir. Actually, Zoro, it's not a bad decision to skip chlorine. You know why? Chlorine is a little bit difficult to use. She's not consistent. She like you need to get used to her attack, and even if you mastering that, you still can mess up. You know why? Because they are not like you need to like when you do attacks, you need to like let's say coordinate her attack. It's not automatically. It just like yeah, it's difficult to use. I used it a couple times. It's a little bit terrible actually. Not gonna lie. It's of course not like mualani, but it's not so great unfortunately. I remember. Yeah, Genshin frogs. Now don't use those on Genshin. Oh, you mean like quotes? Yeah. Bennett will be replacement for his constellation. What? Bennett is... Oh, yes. Actually, that's why... You know, like, you still can use Bennett. Like, Bennett is a true Pyro Archon. You know that, guys. Bennett is so incredible. If you remember, guys... Before Mavuika, everyone says that Mavuika is going to be she can replace Bennett because she can heal, buff, etc., something like that. But you know, it's turned out that no one can replace Bennett. Bennett not only gives you some healing, Bennett also buff your damage, and also this buff is actually scales on weapons base attack, which is actually crazy. The better weapon you have, the better is buff. And this buff is actually incredibly high. It depends on your level, as you know, guys. So because of that, I would suggest you to crown this one. Because you know why? It gives you 190% attack ratio buff. It's actually it's crazy number. So yeah, let's say if you have like this one, you can multiply this attack to 119 and you will get how much attack you get. So yeah, it's a buff, how much buff you get. It's actually crazy. He's not a bad battery. His circle is actually, let's say, even though his circle impact, still that circle is pretty big if you compare with Rosa's circle, by the way. Oh, why do you think gacha games are getting more and more players when physical games are getting less and less players? It's because the games can be updated and free to play or something? Oh, you... Lucas, it's... No, it's not like that. Because it's not like that. In my opinion, no. Like gacha games is kind of like, yeah. The problem with gacha games like Genshin and like Late HSR, ZZZ, WUVA, it's lack of content. So yeah, we don't have enough content to play. But when you play AAA games, it's like you start the game and you play, for example, I don't know, like week or a couple weeks or a month or something like that. It depends on you, right? Or like it depends on your time. It depends on like how, let's say, how difficult game is. So yeah, it depends completely on you. So yeah, if you can finish it like in a week, for example. But after that, you need another game. That's why I would say it's way more, I don't know, like maybe more interesting, because playing the same game with the same characters and losing 50-50, it's super frustrating. That's why many players just starting to, you know, like why I need to play this game when I lose my 50-50 and that Radiant actually is trash as hell, you know. I get a Radiant and I cannot win a 50-50. So yeah, when you lose 50-50 back to back, it's actually so bad, especially for this type of games. I mean like gacha games. Oh, not yet, Rohit. How are you doing? Not yet. I haven't done it yet because for me, banner will be up in 30 minutes. Not gonna lie, I wanna go for weapon for arlecchino, but I have mavuika maybe. Oh, I would suggest you to skip. You know why? I will release a video yesterday or like in a couple days. Damage, like if you like, you know, like if you check that, I release a video about like White Tassel and her signature weapon. But I already did test with White Tassel and Blackleaf, Staff of Homa, primordial jade like spear.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow.
Just a second, let me just show you. It's better to show. So yeah, I did test with all of the weapons I have, and you know what? Well, like with this one is trash as hell, by the way. I wouldn't suggest you to use it. No way. It's better to use white tassel. So yeah, this one. I test this one, and white tassel. And you know what? Literally, if you do vape and melt damage, this one is the best solution, because it gives you decent amount of normal attacks damage, which is actually great for arlecchino. Also, this passive works great with Bennett. Keep that in mind. And the damage difference between Staff of Homo, it's only 20k. This one deals like 240, this one 262, you know. Let's say if you compare with Blackleaf does even less than White Tassel. This is a 3-star weapon, guys. So because of that, maybe I wouldn't suggest you to go after. If you were going to play in wave teams, so yeah, definitely go for White Tassel. That's it. No need to go for any other weapons. And by the way, if you go for this weapon playing wave, of course, you need to use Elemental Mastery Sand. Just keep that in mind, because like yeah, it will increase your damage.
The light. And humans are the same. Except we call that light.
I decided my Bennett. I've C6 my Bennett. It was worth it for Mok. Yes, definitely. I haven't done it yet, but I will maybe. Because it's good for Arlecchino, for Mavuika, for Gaming, for Yoimiya, for any Pyro DPS characters, by the way. Oh yeah, thank you very much, Eddie. Thank you. Do you have? Yes. Oh yeah, it's like 4 IC. I'm going to get Shinchu Constellation 3 in this lantern. Actually, it's not a bad decision. But, you know what? Constellation 3 increase your... Just a second, let me check one. Boba Sword, it's his burst, right? Oh yeah, it's his burst. Then yes, it's worth it. Definitely worth it. Because it's like his main, like let's say his main source of damage comes from his Constellation 6. Hey Xianyun, how are you doing? I don't know about the PD counter. I just learned it from my friend today. I got 2 wishes left. I got Arlecchino and Chlor. Oh, congrats! If you got them. About the PT guys, Xianyun, if you want me, I can like, let's say it's not so difficult. Maybe it's not so difficult actually. You need to read that. Is this not? It depends. No, you can do. Just a second, guys. All right. Just like if you already got the characters. Sorry if I answered a little bit late, but still, it's like... So yeah, what you can do, you just open your game, go to this menu, which is wish menu, like from here or like from here, it doesn't matter. So like open this history tab, and you can check, since you like went to, like it's a like same banner, you can just check or like what you got, like it's a timing. The time actually it's for Asia servers, it's not your local time, just keep that in mind. So yeah, anyway, you can check like and see like how many pulls you spent between 5 stars or what was the last 5-star. If it was, let's say like Diluc, Jin, Chi-Chi, etc., something like that, it means you lost your 50-50 and next one is guaranteed. If you won one of this one, like let's say the characters, premium characters, it means you won 50-50 and next one should be like, yeah, one of the, maybe like next one is going to be 50-50 as well. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So it's like that, it's not so difficult. You also can count, and also what you can do, just check details, and it says you like how it works. I mean like PT. You can get 5-star character at least within 90 attempts. Your PD starts at 78. So yeah, let's say usually like for me, usually 78 or 79, it's a 5-star. Most likely for you as well, but you can get early, it's possible. When will Lantern Ryan comes? I saw that it will become as soon as when phase. Yes, it's tomorrow, Sino. If I'm not mistaken, it's tomorrow on like January 22nd. Skyward is only pretty good on Raiden. Skyward is oh yeah, maybe. But you know why Skyward bad on Arlecchino? It's not because it's like actually it's overall it's not bad. It gives you some stats like high attack base, energy recharge, useless but still crit rate, but the problem is this normal attack speed. Because when you play out of melt, like, and you want to do some melt, it just ruins your melt damage so bad. Like yesterday, I tried to do it maybe for 3 hours and I got only couple melts. It's so terrible. Maybe I did something wrong. I will do today test again, but still, since it increases your normal attack speed, you just destroy that cryo aura more faster than you expect. And that's it. It's not like normal weapons, you know? This weapon is consistently melt. Help me to do, like, it's good in melts, you know? But this one is terrible. Not gonna lie, it's just terrible. And the damage is so bad. Like, let's say White Tassel overall is maybe the best one after her signature. Signature is just on another level because it gives you more bond of life, and because of that, your damage is increased. Only because of that. It's not because of attack, by the way. You know why? For a melt damage and for wave damage, attack is not so important. That's why even this White Tassel with low base attack, it's still like valuable. Hi Dreamers, how are you doing? Sorry, yeah, I missed some chat maybe. Oh. Sanjin, that's completely okay. I mean, like, it's actually not so difficult. You just go for this menu and just like, I would maybe suggest you to like, you know what I do with this history? I don't realize, even though it's correct, I mean, like, it's 100% accurate. I usually keep all of my like PD system in my like text file. You know why? Because this one keeps history up to 1 year. Just keep that in mind. It cannot keep history more than 1 year. So yeah, after 1 year, like it's like, yeah, it's overwritten. So because of that, maybe it's better to keep it like, I just keep it on my text file. So yeah, I know what when I spend, what I get is the time. But still, if you don't want to bother with that, you definitely can check. Like, let's say Chlorine Arlecchino, you can check it, and you should see both of them like within this list. No, my, what? Like, did you want like, oh, Chichi? Oh, sorry about that. But do you have enough because of losing to Chichi? I get Constellation 6 line and get. Oh, okay, I see. So Constellation 6 line is crazy. Congrats with that. But still, that's, yeah, sorry to hear that. But you know, it happens. It's 50-50. It destroys this game. But you know, like, they cannot give us like, you know why? If you compare this game with other games, like Bleach Brave Souls I played, like, if you know there's a game, turn-based game, 7 Deadly Sins. I like this anime so much, 7 Deadly Sins, just crazy anime actually, but the game is so greedy, it's just so bad, you won't be how bad it is. It's power creep, it's a turn-based game. I played the game for 3 months or something, only because of anime actually. It's incredibly good, and game also pretty good. But yeah, it doesn't have 50-50, you just can lose your, I don't remember how that local currency called, but still, let's say Primogems. You just lose your Primogems again and again and without anything. So yeah, this 50-50 is actually good, but unfortunately, yeah, it's possible to lose. Congrats, Dreamers, congrats. I would suggest you to build her, yeah. And by the way, about Lanyan, since you got Lanyan, actually it's crazy, you know why? Because using Arlecchino without a shield, you will notice that it's a little bit difficult. It's difficult, actually. Okay, let's do this one, maybe. Chichi is the worst character to lose 50-50 on the... Actually, now it's not. You know why? Because Chichi can be used with Chlorine. She is not so terrible now. Even though she's not a great option, she's still some option, you know? But yeah, if you like, let's say Sino, overall I would completely agree with you. So yeah, like let's say if you're chasing for Arlecchino and losing 50-50 on Chichi is terrible, it's a nightmare. Zoris like, yeah, she's not so bad actually, yeah. Like, you know why? I mean, like, you still can use her with chlorine. Yeah, it's unfortunately it's the only option, but still. Alright, so yeah, let me just do it real quick. It's like, by the way, it's Neuvillette Day. Neuvillette's Day. So, the fire iron wins will be all elementals that may be provided. It will be further increase. I don't need that. Increase attack with fire attack. Okay, so yeah, after that, when I perform a wing strike, the area hit by the attack will become. Iron will be within them. It will start to constantly regenerate HP. It's bad. During the we'll use a twin. Just a second. I think like either this one or this one. Because this one is definitely no, it's like red shred, I don't need that. This one is HP. So yeah, let's go like this one. And the team is going to be like this. It's going to be Xilonen, it's going to be Furina, Neuvillette, and citlali. Codex my Neuvillette literally deals one charge attack on this boss with 2 topics. Oh yeah, I will do the same actually, yeah. Because, you know why? Finally a Neuvillette Day. Because, as you know guys, Neuvillette was kinda blocked in Spile a bit. Even though you can use, by the way, Dreamers, if you remember you told me about the Neuvillette team, I used another team to finish with Neuvillette and it's possible. But yeah, Neuvillette just should destroy this one.
Time to shine! Hear the echoes of the valley! Fulfill our pact! Suffer the...
Silence! Be sanctified!
I'm stopping.
Settle down! I see
I think so, I'm stopping. I missed like 2 of the attacks. Just a second. Okay, so like Sanjin, no, okay, but yeah, just like keep that, like check that history. Bye bye, Sanjin, thanks for joining. Check that history and you will see like how it is. It's like not so difficult. Neuvillette's the god. You know, like he is, but he has some, like, you know, like, let's say they can, I mean Hoyoverse, can, like literally with one patch, destroy the, let's say, value of any character. As you know guys, by the way, I forgot to mention that next patch in 5.4 we are going to get new tower event, which gives us some Primogems, etc., something like that, with 24 floors. The last floor, 24th one, like it's actually so bad, and if you don't have like specific characters and maybe with constellations, actually it's incredibly difficult to finish it. Fortunately, as I know, or like Primogems only up to floor 20, and after that it's only for whales. But you know, like the DP, the HP of the enemies, it's kind of like, just a second, let me just check it, like 70 million HP, like 13 or 14 million HP. Just imagine, like it's actually, if you say that 70 millions, it means you need to do. Oh, by the way, it's not only that, like we also have time limit, which is 30 seconds. The point is, you can clear 1 million HP with mavuika, let's say, but you need to do 17 bursts, right? To clear that. So yeah, it's crazy actually. The HP is just insane. Most likely this event made for whales, you know, but we'll see. What are the end words? What is the total HP next? It's not the next Spiral Abyss, or it's like next event, which will be available in 5.4. It's a kind of new. It's not the end game event, by the way. It's just event like this one, but we will get some floors, up to 24 floors. The point is, if I'm not mistaken, you can get Primogems like from 1st to 20s, and after that it's for whales, because last floor, just imagine 70 million HP, and you need to clear the boss within 30 seconds. Just crazy, actually, something insane. Yeah, I just saw it and was crazy. Don't have I hate, but I will build. I'll hate him so I can. Oh, Destiny's here. Hey, Desta, how are you doing? 335. He can get 3 stacks with Furina, so he can get 3 stacks with Furina. What are artifacts that you're using? Xilonen and citlali? What? Oh, you mean like? Sorry, if you ask me, just let me show you. Citlali is kind of like the same. Like my Furina is with this set, but citlali is with this set and TDDS. Like I need that shield, so yeah, it's okay. Okay.
Shower you with praise! Let my name echo! Letting great names echo! Citlali! Papa! Get!
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled. A silence fills the air.
Just a second. Most likely I do something wrong. I need to like...
Time to shine! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Settle down.
I need to avoid using...
sanctified.
Oh my, come on. I need to avoid using citlali maybe. Hey Yoni, how are you doing? Hey, what? No, I haven't done any vicious, Yoni. The team I was talking Vortex was Mavuika, Raiden, Shogun, Furina. Oh, I see. It's like a AFK team, something like that. 70 PM, 70 million HP, even for whales seems like. Oh yeah, it's about the new event. Yeah, that's crazy actually. It's so crazy. You will be getting Laterite tomorrow and 20 pulls for it. That's true. But you know, like it's 20 pulls. It's like, let's say. Yeah, it's not within one day, it's within like couple days, something like that. But yeah, it's 20 pulls. That's crazy. And also like Sanctifier Elixir, some books, Mora, etc. Something like that. So yeah. Since I don't have Nahida, I will try. Oh yeah, if you don't have Nahida, I'll hate him. It's actually good choice. Failed in pulling. I don't have pulls, no time. No materials, no mines set. But no, it's not 70 million like 30 seconds. It's like for each boss, if I'm not mistaken, like 30 seconds. It's not for all of them, but yeah, we'll see. Definitely it's going to be nightmare, like for, let's say, for players who don't have any constellations. But yeah, I hope, like, not gonna lie, but I want to see couple Constellation 6 characters, how like they will clear that one, because you know why? Constellation 6 is extremely powerful, even for this event, as you know, like yeah, they're extremely powerful. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, I hope like it's going to be at least something, you know, like let's say if you have Constellation 6 character, you can one-shot literally any enemy, and mostly, as you know guys, let's say they use Constellation 6 Neuvillette alone to finish like a Spell Abyss, which is actually possible because he's just crazy. Vortex, my cat is watching you. Come on, Sina. Anyways. Oh yeah, that's actually bad. Yeah, many, like we are going to get 20. You know why? Actually, they did that one so bad. I mean, 2 new characters within like first phase only. It's so bad. But yeah, they, by the way, they literally increase the time duration for banner in ZZZ. So yeah, the next one is also going to be some like enhanced in days, I mean. I don't know why they haven't done it for Genshin Impact. Would be nice, but yeah, I don't know, like, it's... but Ali, you know, like, we're going to get mavuika rerun and citlali rerun within this patch, so yeah, we'll be alright. Also, we have some leaks about new weapon, you know what? Maybe Capitano will be playable, or at least, like, kinda trial playable in 6.0, just keep that in mind, because according to the leaks, they, like, they have some like footages about the new sword, which looks like as a Capitano sword. You know, we have a pictures. You know, Budok should speak meow meow language so that cat will. Okay, that's 3 free pools. I guess 20 are like from the free stuff, and the others from event and. No, it's more than that. More than 30. You know why, Lucas? Yeah, we're going to get like Spile Abyss reset, Imaginarium Cedar reset, 20 pulls. Then we're going to get couple events. Main event, which is 1k Primogem. So overall, it should be about like 40, maybe more, 45 to 50 wishes, something like that. Maybe. Because dailies, etc., something like that. Meow meow. Oh really, that sword will be 5-star? Most likely 5-star. You know why? I don't think they will give Capitano like a 4-star sword. Most likely 5-star. Suddenly, I'm imagining when voice from HSR. So many men. Yeah. Okay, let me try it again.
Let my name echo in song! Bring it! Let the mountain's veins boil!
Let the mighty be humbled!
Okay. Can I avoid this one? Or like... Oh no, I can't.
Waters of eons past.
Oh, but what can I do? I can use, like, just a second. I can use Citlali's Burst. Yeah, that's true. Just a second. Last. I can use Citlali's Burst to avoid that damage. So maybe I can do it. But if I destroy the shield, he will be stunned, right?
Let the world collide! Letting great names echo!
Bow your head, be sanctified.
Get to work!
Oh my god. Just a second, guys. My cat trying to use pose. For real. Most likely you watch on the on the tablet, something like that. I will pull for that sword. I'm sword fan and I like so. Oh yeah, me too actually. Like we'll see. Like you know why? It's why not? But you just keep that in mind. That sword most likely will be like cryo one or like physical one. So yeah, maybe not so useful, but still look like yeah, it looks now like that Capitano sword looks crazy. Will do my Furina pulse. Oh, okay.
Let my name echo in song! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Silence! The tides beckon.
You two! Time to take me! Earth below.
Try it again. Actually, it's possible. I just did it a little bit early. Okay, if so, I will switch, like, I will go for, instead of citlali, I will go for maybe Yelan or Shinchu, but let me try it again.
Strike a pose! Time to shine! Let the mountain's veins boil!
Settle down! Let the mighty be humble!
Fulfill our...
I definitely cannot, like...
Suffer the wrath of me! Take me!
No, it's impossible.
Stars above.
Milo like the chocolate milk. Oh, Milo, for real. Do you think? Oh, okay, Lucas. The next time Mondstadt gets a chronicle banner, I will pull for Skyward. Skyward? No. Reason why? No need to do that actually. You know why, Lucas? Maybe by that time you will get that Skyward because it's like a standard weapon. I wouldn't suggest you to do that actually. It's not a great idea. Because, you know why? What's the problem with wishing on Chronicle Wish? When you wish on Chronicle Wish, it's like dedicated wishing, let's say, banner, and that PD, it's like stays within that banner. It's actually bad. I wouldn't suggest you to do that. It's better to wish like on a standard one. Do you know what is the tower event floor 20, which will be coming? The enemies have like like amount like or like like I told about that. So yeah, I mentioned that it's going to be like huge amount of HP. It's tower event in 5.4. It's 17 million HP, but luckily like Primogems as a reward will be available within 20 stages. So yeah, you will not struggle. If you want to get only Primogems, then yeah, go until like stage 20, you will be saved, that's it. But I don't think like without Constellation you can like clear 17 million HP within 30 seconds, because yeah, that's a time limited event. I mean you need to clear this huge amount of HP within like certain amount of time, so it's 30 seconds. That's crazy actually. You can break those mug rocks with Neuvillette, lol. I tried mint. Oh yeah, I noticed that, Zora. I noticed that. Vortex, would you use my build
how many
and give
forging
some
commissions
opinion?
do I still have to finish?
Would you see?
Let's see. One.
Okay, sure.
Two.
Just a second, guys. Let me just check in.
Not so many as I thought.
I just hope in
I'll
Genshin
get
they
to that
announce
tomorrow.
then you reach a like certain number of pulls, you can choose a weapon for. Oh, I don't think that. Oh yeah, maybe actually, Lucas. Actually, it's possible. Actually, it's possible. You know why? Because now the game like struggling a little bit. I mean, like in terms of players, revenue, etc., something like that. And because all of that, guys, just a second. Let me switch the window. And because all of that, maybe they will do something like some generous steps, I would say. Energy recharge, HP. Oh yeah, definitely. Like yeah, Dreamers. Like attack is bad. Like switch, like circle it to, because it doesn't have any. Yeah, why is bad? Bennett's buff scales on this number, white one, and from Bennett's base attack. That's why you do level 90. This attack is not helpful at all. So yeah, it's better to switch it to healing bonus or HP, because even like it doesn't have any energy recharge. So yeah, you have pretty low energy recharge. So the point is, if you have the artifact with low attack, let's say, yeah, you don't have attack in here. Yeah, you don't need like this attack at all. So if you have HP with energy recharge or HP, it's way more flat HP, even flat HP helpful. It's even more helpful for Bennett than attack. Let me show you my build. So yeah, the only like, yeah, switch this one. This one is bad. Because you don't use him as a DPS, you just use him as like a buffer and like, let's say, healer. Just a second. Let me show you my build. So yeah, level 90, yes. Weapon is for me subwood, but if you have like better with a base attack, highest base attack is better. Oh yeah. So it's better to use energy recharge sand, HP goblet, and healing bonus circle. It's the best one. But if you don't have like healing bonus with a high energy recharge, then you can use HP. That's it. So it's also good option. But no attack, because you know why? He gives you buff out of this white
Benny's
number.
adventure team, assemble!
So yeah, all of the additional attack which comes from artifacts is completely useless. But he healing out of max HP. So the more HP you have, the more is healing. Using Enka network. Oh, he's using Europe server start with 7. Oh yeah, actually, let me finish this one real quick because yeah, it's time. I also got a C6 banner after 2 years in my second account. Thanks for the prior Archon post. Oh yeah, I will do that as well. You know why? Actually, C6 banners really increase your damage. It's really increase your damage. And it might be useful against some specific enemies. Okay, if so, if it's impossible, let me just... Yeah, let me try this one.
Showering you with praise! Let my name echo in... Letting brave names echo!
Silence! Be sanctified.
Things are about to get dicey. Busted! Take it easy.
Let me show. Just a second. In my mavuika banner I got 3 copies. I don't know, but its playstyle really feels weird to me. Oh yeah, this. By the way, just like, oh yeah, kinda. Xianyun is free today. Okay, let me... I don't want to use a switch Xilonen, actually. But looks like I need to switch maybe... I don't want to switch Furina as well.
Let the world come alive! Bring it! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Just a second. I used to use my Neuvillette at like 2nd place, and now I need to use like, I switch him always, yeah, to get used to that setup.
Let my name echo in song! Letting brave names echo!
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humble.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse. I have taught you everything
It's possible, just that I need to get used to it. You should check out Miyabi. Oh yeah, Miyabi. Actually, I have Miyabi. Vortex. Try the KFC team. KFC? I mean like... KFC, like... You know what's the problem? The problem is you need to attack those like rocks manually. It's... I don't know if KFC team is held. You know why? Because like Furina's saloon members attacks enemy, but not that shield rocks or something like that.
Let the world come alive! Let the mountain's veins boil!
Settle down. Be sanctified. When the tide comes in, I shall return.
I heard 5.4 chlorine banner back to with Inazuma character. Which chronicle? Oh, 5.4. Now, like usually we got like chronicle banner like within like only once within version, but yeah, maybe.
Let my name echo in song! Shout! Letting brave names echo!
I think I need to wait.
The tides beckon.
Know my sword! Witness the power of Guwa! I am outplayed. Strike a pose! Let the world come alive!
Let the mighty be humbled.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Oh, come on, why you do this?
Let me weave you a verse. The brightest flames burn fastest.
Okay, let's go like something like that. Just a second. White Tussle is better than Black Leaf, I think. No, it's not. It's like, by the way, it's not swords. White Tussle is better. And I did the test, if I'm not mistaken, like Dreamers, like I made a video about that. It took me 2 tries to defeat this boss. Oh yeah, like just a second. It's the first time I faced him. Just like, yeah, get. Just a second. Let me go like this one.
Shower me with praise! Let my name echo in song!
The tides beckon.
Shine down! Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter! Body and mouth.
An oversight on a silence fills the air.
Okay. I don't want to like go for a full hydro, but looks like I need to go for a full hydro team, right? For real. That's crazy, actually. Or maybe okay, I can go like, you know what? Actually.
Time to shine!
Let the mighty be humbled.
I'll protect us. Know my sword! Let me weave you a verse.
Silence. Be sanctified.
Let the world come alive! Come on, we can do it! Rain outlines your fate. Huh? Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate.
Come on.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled. Silence.
Oh, for real again?
Let the show begin. Know my sword!
Oh my.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. I am
Let me
outplayed.
Damn, bro. Right. Yeah, so final week. Oh yeah, my bad. I'm sorry, guys. It's like so one time, but yeah, second time. So it's like it was. I didn't expect that. Let me try it last time. Maybe it's like, yeah.
Let my name echo in song. Strike a pose.
Settle down. The tides beckon.
I'll protect us. Rain cutter. I have
Oh,
taught
why?
you
Come on,
everything I know.
It's impossible. How is it possible?
Let the world come alive!
Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Let's dance! Time to act. Know my sword!
Sorry. No, Mirak, what? Sorry guys, like it's take more time than I expected. But it's like you can maybe switch Furina, but the problem is Furina attacks enemy, but not that. What can I do actually? I can switch to. No, it's better to use Barbara, I think.
Lumine, echo in song! Strike!
Settle down! The tides beckon.
Let the show begin. Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gouwa. I am outplayed.
Oh my. Oh, actually, maybe. Oh, yeah, that's true. My bad. I need to use Barbara as a like.
Let the world collide!
Silence! Be sanctified.
Rain cutter. Ready, steady, go! Let's dance.
Bow your head.
Come on,
The tides beckon.
his shield is like going through this.
Shower me with praise. Lumine, echo. Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse. No.
Settle down. Be sanctified.
Actually, I can sacrifice Barbara in this,
Silence!
which I don't want to do actually.
Strike a pose. Time to shine. Rain outlines your. I'll protect us. Rain cutter.
Settle down!
Yeah, you need to use Barbara actually. I might
The
bad.
tides
You
beckon.
know why? You need to use Barbara. You need to use Barbara. It's like, let me try it again. You need to use Barbara instead of Shincho. My bad. Barbara just destroyed like immediately. Just a second. Okay, Sino, bye bye. Thanks for joining. Well, better luck next time. Choo-choo. I use Neuvillette, Kazuha, Xilonen, Furina team to complete. Oh, Kazuha. Actually, yes, that's actually a good idea. You know why? It's using like Sucrose or like Kazuha to do swirl and destroy it. Actually, it's a great idea. Let me try with Barbara.
Lumine, echo in song.
Silence! Let the mighty be humble!
Witness the power. Let the show begin.
Yeah, with Barbara it's actually immediately. You need to use Barbara, you see? Like Barbara just destroyed immediately. So yeah, I don't think Barbara alone can do it. Like you need either Shinchu or like, yeah, but Kazuha is a good option. Just a second, let me try with Kazuha. Because Barbara is Catalyst with the normal attacks and you also, yeah. Kazuha is not a bad option because you can swill. Actually, you can swill. Can you swill Hydro? Oh yeah, maybe. I use Neuvillette, citlali, Kazuha, Furina. For real? Oh, let me try the team you told me about. Like I used Barbara. With Barbara is actually... But let me show you. Barbara just destroys the shield immediately when you use Shinchu.
Time to shine.
Settle down! The tides beckon.
Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword. I'll protect us.
If you don't have Kazuha, you can actually use like Barbara.
Be sanctified.
Shower me with praise. Let my name echo in song. Let the show be sister.
My bad. Oh yeah, like Barbara is way better, like way better and easy. You know why? But switch to Barbara. That's the only... Well, by the way, you can use not only Shinchu, you can also... Let me try Barbara without Shinchu. Just Barbara.
Bow your head. The tides beckon.
Yoo-hoo! Let the world come alive!
I don't think it's possible. But... Yeah, it's impossible. Yeah, you need to use Shinchu. Yeah, it's better to use Shinchu or Yelan. But I think Neuvillette damage not good enough with this team. Oh, unfortunately, yes, because it's actually terrible. What can I do to increase, like... Let me try with Kazuha. Oh, yeah. Let me try with Kazuha. Hyperbloom Neuvillette, for real? Okay, Hyperbloom Neuvillette.
Settle down. Let the mighty be humble.
But I don't think Nahid is so great. You know what?
This way. I'll settle this. The Temple of Wisdom.
Why hide? Just give it a try. No, it's not like... Actually, this team, like, you need to destroy the shields. Oh, you mean for damage, Dreamers? No, like for damage, I don't know, like you still can do it with this team. Or like my characters like Constellation Zero, you can use Barbara even without Constellation, which is actually a good option. So yeah, like this team is valuable. Yes, the only like condition is like maybe Constellation 6 Shinchu, but it's like condition, you know why? Because actually you can do it, if you don't have Shinchu, you can do it with Yelan. It's also valuable. Yes, Neuvillette's damage is bad in this case. Unfortunately, Xilonen. Let's try with Yelan. I tried a lot of to try to timing that. I tried a lot. Yes, Miracle farms. Neuvillette with Furina saloon members could clear that lava stone, but need to timing it. Really? No, you know what's the problem with timing? The problem is like saloon members, they don't attack like those stones. Just like that. They attack this enemy, that stones. So that's a problem.
Time to shine.
Silence! Be sanctified.
Game's
No,
up.
that's a problem actually.
I'll protect us.
Yeah, that's a problem. Shinchu is better. Shinchu is way better and faster. Just let me try it with Shinchu. Try it again. It's keep bleeding me. Just a second. Like if you ask me, like the more like free to play one, it's like kinda like this. So yeah, because Barbara and Shinchu just destroys this one immediately.
Settle down. The tides beckon.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humble.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine.
Silence!
Let the show begin. Body and mind. Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword.
Be sanctified. Settle down.
Oh my, I lost my Barbara. Alright, my bad guys, so yeah. Oh yeah. I up the saloon members when the stone appears, so they stone gets the initially Hydra damage and some saloon members hit. Oh, I see now. Then quickly swap to Neuvillette and continue. Okay, let's try this one, no problem. In this case, I need to go for... I see what I mean. In this case, I can easily go with like this team. And just wait.
Show no mercy!
Oh my god, I messed up.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Yeah, I messed up.
Silence fills the air.
I messed up, sorry guys. Just let me try it again. It's harder than nice Primogem King's combat. Actually, no, Dreamers, it's not harder. Just use Barbara and Shinchu and you're done. Actually, it's easy. Let me go like... let me try the team Desta told me about, so yeah.
Bow your head.
Okay.
Someone help me!
Oh yeah, actually I did bad. I did wrong because you know why? It's better to skip to keep his skill and use burst initially because like yeah, it's because of animation.
The tides beckon.
Letting great names echo!
Come on.
Strike a pop!
Settle down. I see the temperate waters.
It's actually a little bit difficult to me. It's a little bit difficult. It's like Barbara and like Vortex with full buff. What? This event is harder than with full buff. Oh, with full buff. Actually, yes, maybe. I mean, like, oh my. Just a second. What's that? Yeah, maybe. But you know, like destroying the shield is the best. So, in my opinion, like the best one is using Barbara. Barbara is just crazy. Or do we have any other catalyst? We have also like Candice. She gives you infusion, by the way, Hydra infusion. It's also possible if you don't have, let's say, Constellation 6 Shinchu. She is also valuable. Yeah, Barbara is easy to break that, but this means gives Neuvillette more buffalo to faster clear overall. Oh yeah, like if you want to like clear with the 4 buffs, then yes, I agree with you. So you need to do something. Maybe you know what? Let maybe do something like this. If you like do the good timing, maybe it's possible.
Let the world collide!
Be sanctified.
Go, I'll protect us. Shower me with praise!
Bow your head.
Yeah, it's possible.
When the tide comes in,
It's possible I just messed up. So yeah, it's
return.
possible with Xilonen. Just a second. It's possible you just need to get like good timing.
Time to shine!
The tides beckon.
Bring it! Hear the echoes of the valley! Let the show begin.
Silence.
Strike a pose!
I see the temperate waters of eons past.
Yeah, why was it to break the shell? But like clear all. Like yeah, with full buffs clear all my.
Be sanctified.
Yoo-hoo! I'll protect us.
Come on.
Hi.
I see now. Like when he reaches like a level of his own shield. Just a second, like one more try and that's it, because like it's actually annoying, but you know, Barber Shinchu is a way, but to increase the damage, yes, maybe it's better to use Sucrose Kazuha, something like that, but I don't think it's like a, because you know why, when you swill Hydro, you still get only 1 instances of damage, it's not 2, it doesn't like gives you 2.
Let the mighty be humble.
Bring it!
Shower me with praise! Let the show begin.
I don't know like how many tries you did, like actually Desta, not gonna lie, but using Shinchu, yes, it's decrease your damage a little bit, but you maybe tried a lot. With a full bow, this event is harder side. Okay, like I'm not going to do it again. So I finished it. So yeah, for me it's like only Primogems with 2 buffs. I'm okay with that. That's crazy events. So yeah, just a second, let me check it. Test run. Oh yeah. Let me do test run first, then I will do it like later. Oh yeah. Alright, the most important part for me, like here. Not gonna lie. Actually, yeah, it's pretty difficult, you know what? Interesting boss, not gonna lie. Alrighty, so like let's maybe do some, let's do test plays. And by the way, Dreamers, about the team, you told me like in Spy Lobbies, you can do it with Neuvillette. Actually, it's possible. Okay, my bad. So let me check. Signature.
Transfix!
Everybody stand! Enhanced cannon module 75! Teamwork is dream! Stand clear. Animal hypostasis at
Rain cutter! Rain outlines your...
Okay, so yeah, like let me try all of them. Unfortunately, Chevreuse, yeah, it's only Constellation 0.
Here's Becca!
Stop right there! You asked for it!
Loaded. Hunt them down.
Fire it up!
Midnight Phantasmagor!
Supporting fire!
Drop your weapons! Hands where I can see them!
Ready.
Yeah, chlorine is actually when you have like proper team, chlorine is like, so actually not bad. Okay, let's try Lanya. Yo, arlecchino, yes, arlecchino is like, yeah, test play. Yeah, I just like did couple tests. Oh, I see, like it's like, she has some like, just a second. It has... Can you check artifacts? Oh yeah, you can. It's elemental mastery. I just want to check what they give. EM, full EM. Huh. Actually, it's very interesting. Why is that? it's... Alright. That's actually cool. And also she can like... Yeah, that's actually huge jump, not gonna lie. And she gets shield actually at the same time. So yeah. Not bad. She's sub DPS. Actually no, she's not sub DPS. I mean, like in this case, yes, maybe, but she's not sub DPS. I mean, she's not truly sub DPS. She's mostly a supportive character. Let's say, not supportive, like defensive one and also buffer because of TDDS. Sub DPS, I don't think it's a great idea to use her as a sub DPS, but still, maybe I'm wrong. Because in this case, it's better to swirl Electro because of like, yeah, let's say something like that. You just like use.
By royal decree. Up and away! Swift is the swallow.
Time to say hello.
Let me weave you a verse.
Yeah, of course, like it's so terrible.
Let's get down to business.
Ills be gone.
Yeah, she had some crowd controlling, by the way, yeah.
Shadow Raven, let night.
Tell me what you see.
Let them fly. Swift is the swallow. Rain cutter, know my sword.
As you wish, main Fräulein. No rest for the wicked. Go! You're free now! There you go!
Closing in.
Do this then!
No, you mean like sub, like this one.
Yeah, dancing in the wind.
By the way, crowd controlling looks like Farzan crowd controlling, you know? No. Kazuha still not even close. No need to compare with Kazuha. But why she is good? Let's say if you have Constellation 0 Neuvillette, if you have Constellation 0 Arlecchino, that Xianyun might be extremely useful as a shielder.
Don't get too close! Here's backup!
Surrendering will be gentle.
Final warning. Justice will prevail. Shadow Raven, let night fall. Stop right there.
Fire it up! Supporting fire!
I summon thee.
Try not to enjoy this.
Hands where I can see them.
Yes, why not?
Final warning.
Check this out! I got you covered!
Wings of darkness. Come, sever night from day.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
You asked for it. Drop your weapons.
Yeah, this one is moving actually.
Let's spark things up.
Midnight Phantasm.
Supporting fire! Fire it up!
Hands where I can see them.
She's a healer at the same time, which is actually extremely useful. Xianyun is not bad. Xianyun is actually pretty good. Xianyun is... Finally banished.
Go in. Eat this.
Lights out.
One with my blade! From whence you
Attack me. Would everybody stand back? You can't run. Punishment.
submit for judgment!
Let's light it up.
Yeah, true Pyro Archon. So, like we did like test play, Also, we finished this. I will try to do like different teams actually against this boss. You know why? But yeah, off camera, because yeah, he's this one. This like Pyro Crab is actually looks pretty good. Not gonna lie. Let's do one domain run, and after that, I want to try Neuvillette team and Spiral Abyss, because actually it's possible. It's a team Dreamers told me about. Time Vortex. Oh yeah, let's just like give me some like time. You know like what? Let's say maybe I will do like this. I will do singles until a 4-star, then one multi. The problem is, even if I get that Chevreuse, I'm not going to build her. You know why? Because Constellation 0 Chevreuse cannot compete with Xilonen, and I don't have like. Let's say with arlecchino team, Chevreuse is not so useful. Chlorine is Xilonen is better, or like let's say citlali is better. I don't have chlorine, but Xianyun might be useful. Yeah, would be nice to get like 2 copies, but yeah, it's impossible. But still, we can give it a try.
Fulfill our pact! Lumine, eat pop!
Time to say hello.
Locked on! Open fire! Knock him down.
At least we can give it a try. I hope I can, like, by the way, I will do on chlorine banner, you know why? Even though arlecchino's, let's say, you never know, maybe you can get a 5-star. So because of that, it's better to have like new unique characters and, okay. Then like, yeah, have Constellation. Let me try, so. Oh my.
Pyroclastic surge!
Yeah, oh like, let me check the team. So I'm going to use like this team. Kachina, Rosa, Mavuika, and Bennett, and citlali, Furina, Neuvillette, Link. So yeah, let's give it a try. Would be nice to get actually another one, but yeah, we'll give it a try.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Judgment!
Lights out.
Wrath from the sky! Clear the area! Everybody stand! Shiver!
Pyroclastic surge!
Incinerate! Full throttle! You can't run! Let's light it up! Yeah! Judgment! Ow!
Burn it down!
Adventure time! Let's light it up!
Oh my god, I hate this boss actually. This boss is like Let's go. This boss is kinda like so weird, you know why? Because when you don't use your burst, it's kinda like, yeah, don't use that spin moves.
I'm going in! Lights out.
Wrath from the sky!
Let's light it up! Everybody stand! Yeah! Ha!
Come on, just give me some.
Shiver!
Pyroclastic surge! Light it up!
Here goes! You can't run! Yeah! Judgment!
Full throttle!
Teamwork is true! Yeah! Yeah! Drilling! Lights out!
Light of the blazing sun!
Okay.
Rise with the sun!
Let her rip! Everybody stand back! Punishment!
Wrath from the sky!
Yeah, my bad.
Clear the area! Let's light it up! I'm going! You can't run! Shiver!
Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Full throttle!
Judgment!
Burn it down!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Lights out! Get back!
Wrath from the sky! Incinerate! Try and stop me! Incinerate!
You can't run!
Oh, I put attack circle on Bennett. Yes. Well, like, yeah, like I told you that. So yeah, attack circlet is bad. You need to put like either healing bonus or HP. It's way better.
Light it up!
Let's light it up! I'm going in! Shiver!
I'm sorry again. Way better. So yeah, attack circlet is bad for him.
Burn it down!
Teamwork is true! Drilling down! Punishment! Judgment!
Light of the blazing sun! Rev the engines!
I'm going in! Here goes! Lights out!
Pyroclastic surge! Rise with the sun!
Let's light it up! You can't run! Ha! Judgment!
Light it up!
Teamwork is true! Get back! Yeah!
I have her normal. What? I find her normal. Yes. Killing one circle, like I melt it for other artifact for. Oh, for real. Will I put attack circlet on Bennett? Okay, you can build Lanyan, but I think you have Yelan Dreamers. Okay, so guys, let's find a place. So what I'm going to do, I want to do like since my last. Oh yeah, let me. Oh, what is it? Oh, this is Chronicle one, right? Oh yeah, Chronicle one. Let me choose Chichi. Confirm selection, right? Oh yeah, I don't need to do. I don't want to do that. Let me confirm selection here, maybe. You know why? No, let's cancel it. You know why? Like I don't choose anything, because you can accidentally just go like and press this button. That's why I'm not going to choose anything. But this one is going to be like this weapon. This banner actually is also pretty good. Let's say not terrible. Because Rain Slasher can be good for Mavuika, especially if you don't have constellations. I mean like refinement mats. And this one is pretty good because, yeah. Alright. I have citlali and constellation for... Oh, you have citlali as well. Actually, if you have citlali, you can like... Your arlecchino should be just crazy. You know why? Just use citlali and use elemental mastery sands. Like if you want to build like out of the melt your arlecchino, I would suggest you to use EM sands. So yeah, let's say EM sand, damage goblet, and circle crit rate, crit damage circlet. I use like this weapon now, which is Black Leaves. That's why I switch a couple of my artifacts. But overall ratio is okay. I mean, like, yeah. Alright. Lanyan is... she is Inazu. Just Lanyan is... No, she's not Inazuma. Lanyan is a Mondstadt character, right? Oh no, she's not Mondstadt. She is a Liv Harbor character. Ah, okay. I told you, Ali, I skip after Furina. She is a Liv Harbor character. Alright. So in this case... You know what, let's sacrifice a character, but in some, like...
Coming!
Let's sacrifice citlali. I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but let's sacrifice citlali. We're far away from that island. It's not an island actually, it's a kind of rock or something. Yeah, now it's within. No, I'm not going to say it. Alright. Rip? No, Rip. Hey, Mirak. Okay, Y0. What? Here, Captain. What? Vortex, did you check my chivalrous? Okay, just a second. Let me switch the window, guys. Okay. Near Captain. Okay, let me switch the window real quick. All right. I mean, yeah, she's okay. I mean, like with that, her signature set, that weapon is good on her, and HP. Like, what can I say? Less energy recharge, she doesn't need so much. So yeah, she's normal. I mean, like, you don't need crit rate, crit damage, even though you can build her as a DPS if you have Constellation 6. She's actually pretty good. She's okay. I mean, you have enough HP. She's like, yeah, she needs that because she's a healer as well. And this set is crazy because this set increase your damage. I have full set of this, by the way, especially for chivalrous. Unfortunately, yeah, I don't think I will build her, actually. You know why? Because, let's say at Constellation 0, it's bad. But it's like, so Dreamers, yeah, you got Constellation 6 Lanyan, but couldn't get Constellation 6 chivalrous, right? That's terrible, actually. I mean, like, it's okay. Because Constellation 6 Lanyan actually incredibly crazy. But still, would be nice to get chivalrous as well. I mean, everyone who pulled mavuika are just like chilling right now, I think, personally. Oh, about like pulls, well, I lost 50-50 to Constellation 6, yeah. Oh, Mirak, you haven't. Oh, yeah, Mirak, you haven't done like wishing, right? All right, so let me switch back. Just a second. Yeah, I forgot about this one. Oh, you did. So now only 38. Oh, you were like you were pretty lucky, Dreamers, son. You got like pretty early, Dreamers. How many pulls? Oh, you left. It's 38 left. Ah, okay. Okay, guys. So what I'm going to do? It's like, let me show my Oh, just a second. Let me just like do something first. Alright, so at the moment I have like +1, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, +1. So last 4-star was a character, so most likely it's going to be a weapon, one of them. But I'm going to do like singles until a 4-star, then one multi, and that's it. I don't want to go deep, actually. You know why? Because if you ask me, I have citlali. I'm pretty good with citlali. Yes, would be nice to get citlali to do some tests, not gonna lie. Citlali, my bad. Would be nice to get Lanyan to do some tests. About Chlorine, I don't think I will build her at Constellation 0, but we'll see. You know why? Because Constellation 0, chivalrous, my Chlorine again. Constellation 0 chivalrous is not so valuable for my teams overall. So yeah, Xilonen is better. You know, way better. And let's say if I switch, let's say in a team like Xilonen, citlali, arlecchino, and Bennett, like yeah, I can switch, let's say, citlali with chivalrous and like Fischl with Xilonen, but it's going to be a downgrade for DPS a lot, you know. But yeah, we'll see. Oh, you have Constellation 1. Oh, I see now. Constellation 1 is crazy, actually, not gonna lie. Congrats with that. I didn't know that. Alright. Okay, let's do like some.
Take me!
Alright, let me just like you.
I'm Chevras, captain of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. You'll excuse me if I skip the pleasantries. Is there a case that needs my attention?
Okay, like at least Chevrouse, but yeah, I'm not going to, like, yeah, I don't want to spend more than that. You know why? Unfortunately, no Lanyan, but I will get that Lanyan for free. At least Chevrouse.
Below.
At least Chevrouse, one copy of Chevrouse. I mean, I definitely, maybe later, but I don't want to build her now. You know why? Because Constellation 1, Constellation 0 is, kinda meh, you know? But still, thank you very much, guys. After losing so many 50-50, I get them. Thank you very much, Destas. At least like one copy of the characters, because you know why? I spent so many pulls to get Chevrouse. We'll see. Maybe, like, you know, like, I will decide. Maybe I will build her, because she is another bad buffer after all. Yeah, and I have all of the stuff for her. I have like a full signature set, which is like this one. Yeah, with HP, etc., something like that, all of them. And also I have the weapon, which is actually like, you can use HP one, but yeah, the best one is kind of like this one. Or Favonius one. Favonius is actually not bad as well, but yeah, this one is better. This one is better actually. Because of energy, because of something like that, so yeah. We'll see. We'll see. She is not bad, at least like, yeah. Finally, Chevrouse,
When you lose
after
your way,
like,
gaining some altitude
after a
brings
year
some
or something,
perspective.
more than a year actually. After more than a year. First one to come home, yeah, first one to come, finally, yeah. But unfortunately, yeah, Lanyan, I will build Lanyan. Because Lanyan might be more useful for my account than Chevrouse now. Chevrouse Constellation 6, yes, no doubt, she can be useful for any account. But Lanyan is like Lanyan, her shield is actually not bad. Alright, like, let me do a couple domains. This event with that pyro crab actually was pretty difficult, not gonna lie. I mean, like, yeah, the most difficult for me. I just want to find the way how to destroy that rocks, that shield pretty fast. Because you know why? Actually, if you ask me, using Furina Neuvillette duo, it's not a great solution. Yeah, maybe Kazuha is useful, but yeah. For me, Barbara is the most easiest one, but still it means no damage whatsoever if your Neuvillette is Constellation 0.
An insurmountable...
Time to sleep. Yeah, but like, bye-bye, Desta. Thanks for joining. My job here is done. Bring shivers. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Desta. Yeah. Okay, so...
Laid back. Show no mercy.
Go! You're free now!
This is where you fall. Overruled. Fulfill our pact. Suffer the wrath of
It's still, like, you know, right? Even without, like, Bennett, since Citlali can reshred Pyro, you still can use her. It's like, oh, that's how good she is, you know? That's how good Citlali is. I remember, like, when we had that, if you remember, like, when we had that developer stream, like, yeah, special program, they called Citlali like Citlali. It was so fun to hear that, actually. Citlali. Alright. You know what? Just a second. Let me see which mass needs Chivalrous. I mean, like, which boss, which talents works. Oh, okay. I think I have a lot of these books. Oh yeah, I need to, like, check it. Decrease stamina consumption when all... Oh, I see. So it's a Chivalrous gains coordinated attacks with nearby party members after the character triggers an overload of power. Rest opponent affected by this overload reaction will be decreased by 44 seconds. 40% rest rate for real. That's crazy, actually. The coordinated attacks, okay. The Chivalrous fires. Just a second. Fires like short, like her skill, and nearby pyro. In the party gain 1% attack for each 30 seconds attack can be increased by 40% in this way. That's actually crazy buff. So even at Constellation 0, she is actually not bad. Huh. I mean, like, yeah, this one is crazy, but it only gives you, they gain like 20% pyro and electro bonus. Oh yeah, it's 3 stacks, it means 60. See now. Huh. She worth to build, actually, you know? She worth to build. Yeah, Constellation 1 is bad, Constellation 0 is bad, but still, it's worth building. In this case, let me check something. Okay. I don't have any books, and yeah, it's not available. Nice. Yeah, her burst is useless. I only need her skill. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, so let's do this Hoyoverse again. At least couple tries. Oh, by the way, Dreamers, like, if you're here, like, have you finished Hoyoverse with, like, with 36 stars already or not? Since you have arlecchino, with her signature, by the way, congrats with that. You should have, like, finished that Hoyoverse with 36 star. Oh, hey K-pop, like, Rohit, is that you? This product's complete. Oh, congrats. It went okay. I got Chevreuse, 1 copy, and I got Rosa. So yeah, I did like a couple singles. Unfortunately, history is not here yet. Yeah, it's not here. I got 1 Chevreuse. Just a second. Yeah, finally. She's new for me. And 1 Rosa. Rosa is Constellation 6. So yeah, I stopped. I spent only about like 16 or 17 wishes. So yeah, I don't think it's like, yeah, it's worth it to go more than, you know why? I will go get Lanyan for free and I will build her. Chevreuse is kind of okay, actually not bad, supportive character. But only in overloaded teams. So yeah, if you play out of overloaded teams, yeah, she's kind of bad. I don't like overloaded so much because the only option for me it's like Arlecchino, Bennett, Chevreuse, Fischl maybe, or maybe Beidou, you know, additional like option, like instead of, because I need some like defensive utility for Arlecchino. So yeah, kind of difficult team for me actually to play, not gonna lie. Oh, this is just was about like to sleep, but I remember I got crazy story to tell you guys. Oh, okay. I'm the superstar idol. You definitely are. Yeah, sure, Dest, of course. Would be nice to hear that. My friend looking for Constellation 6 Lanyan and she got like 2 copies of Chlorine without getting... Oh yeah! Oh my, for real? That's crazy. 2 copies? Damn, that's possible. You know, like that's why I stopped doing like wishing. I know it's going to be like, yeah, rigged, you know, like kinda, yeah, it's impossible. That's why I decided to do like, yeah, it's crazy actually. And then he got another like 2 copies until he got... Oh my, for real? Yeah, actually that signal is bad. Right, that signal is terrible. That's why I stopped. Don't get me wrong, like I play this game for a long time and I know like if you're chasing for Constellation for a 4 stars, you definitely will get couple 5 stars. So yeah, it's impossible to get. So let's say it's possible, but you need to be super lucky. If you remember like my Chevreuse wishing on like Kinich's banner, that was terrible. I did 7 multis and couldn't get even 1 copy of Chevreuse. Also, it's not the first time I'm going for Chevreuse. Back then on Chlorine banner, I did 1 or 2 multis if I'm not mistaken. So that was terrible as well. So yeah, it's like, yeah. Constellation 6 Chlorine only. Is Chlorine Constellation 4? That's crazy actually. Constellation 4 Chlorine for like C5 Lanyan. That's crazy actually. That's how difficult to get a 4-star guys in this game. This is terrible actually. I mean like, yeah, it's okay, it's gacha game, but still. Oh my god. It's terrible. Chevreuse was on Raiden's banner, not Chlorine's. Oh, I don't remember exactly, Yoni. But I definitely remember that I did I dropped couple multis. So yeah, it was like her first release. I dropped couple multis, then I did, yeah, 7 steps like multis on Kinich banner. If you remember, I got Kinich, but yeah, not even 1 copy of Chevreuse. That's terrible. I don't multi and now I have Constellation. Oh, congrats! I got 1 copy. Yeah, I did like singles. I got Chevreuse out of singles, then did multi. And yeah, it's only Constellation 0, but it is what it is. I mean, like, maybe I will build her. Actually, you know, like, Chevreuse is a character. She is at Constellation 0 and Constellation 6. So yeah, like, let's say 2 instances, like, let's say 2 mods, I would say, something like that, of this character. That's it. All other constellations kind of like, yeah, whatever. Yes, first Chevreuse, but you know what? I don't think I will build her. Not gonna lie. I definitely will build Lanyan because Lanyan might be... You know, like, actually, I will check her gameplay. I don't want to say I like that gameplay a lot, because her skill has some animation. Actually, it's terrible. It's bad, but still, we'll see. I mean, like, that shield might be extremely useful. Extremely useful. His arlecchino or like Constellation 6. Oh, that's why he wish on like Chlorine banner, because it's his Chlorine still Constellation 0. For real. That's crazy, actually.
What could the children
Still, like,
be up
Caesar,
to?
yes, until yesterday, yeah.
Never mind. Let them do as they please.
Oh yeah, Constellation 2, that's true. Yoni, Constellation 2, you know why Constellation 2? Because Constellation 2 recovers that shield strength when you do normal attacks. So if you use that shield on a character like Arlecchino, Chlorine, let's say Xianyun, with like when you do normal attacks, right? It's something like that. That shield gets the strength back. I mean, like, yeah, shield strength. And you can check it, by the way, in this one. So yeah, well, like, just a second. This one is skill, right? It says that while her shield is active, when you active party members active normal attacks deals damage, 40% of the shield damage absorption will be restored up to its original maximum absorption. This effect can occur, like, it's actually crazy. It's so insane. That's why this one is crazy. So yeah, let's say if you do with Arlecchino, it's kind of, yes, for Neuvillette it's not okay. It's actually specific for some characters, but yeah, you still can use maybe Yoimiya. You can use maybe, because Yoimiya plays out of normal attacks. You can use Chlorine, actually. You know why? Because let's say Chlorine still do normal attacks. I mean, yes, it's considered to be skill damage, but yeah, you need to check that. But definitely for Arlecchino, just yes. And also for, yes, maybe you can use on mavuika as well, because you know, like, you just need to do 1 or 2 normal attacks within like 5 seconds each, something like that, you know. So yeah, it's actually not a bad concept, best one maybe. I already warns him that Lanyan Constellation Buffalo is not worth it, but oh yeah, actually yes, you know, like, why? Actually, her last constellation, which is like this one, is actually not bad because it gives her second charge. But yeah, overall, I would say Constellation 2 is more than enough. No need to go more than that. Yeah, it's actually, yeah. Because this one, after Lanyan, uses her Elemental Burst. The Elemental Mastery of all. Let's say Instructor set gives you more than 60, you know? So yeah, it's already like kinda maybe okay. Maybe he likes the character, you know? Actually, like, Lanyan looks pretty good. And she actually has that huge jump. It's way more higher than Keqing does, and if I'm not mistaken, even higher than Alhaitham does. Hey Tanuki, how are you doing? Suddenly it's Constellation 4. That's crazy, actually. Getting, like, just imagine going for a 4-star character and getting Constellation 4 5-star. That's insane. That's literally insane. So yeah, like, thank you very much, Desta, like, telling that story, because you know why? Now I definitely know that it's better to stop. No need to go more than that. So yeah, definitely. Yoimiya, I'm gonna choose Lanyan over Shincho. Let's go. Yes, you can use Yoimiya, because actually Yoimiya is not bad. You also can do Swill with Lanyan. Lanyan is actually not a bad character at all. She's still okay. Like, even like, let's say, why, or like, she's good at Constellation 0. Even though you don't have Constellation, let's say Constellation 0, that's okay. At Constellation 0, her shield is pretty good. It has pretty good observation. But the point is, you need to build her with a specific artifacts, which is attack, attack, attack. So yeah, you need to go attack Sands, attack Goblet, and attack Circlet, because shield scales on attack. You also can use Instructor set, by the way, which is actually might be useful. you also can go with TDDs, so she can be like not only shielded. Let's say she is going to be kind of citlali but a not natlan character, you know, kind of like that, like kind of close to her, because citlali provides a shield. That shield is actually extremely useful, right? And you still can use a natlan set, I mean like Cinder City. Yes, it's only 12% damage buff, but still it's buff. Yeah. Yeah, he lost to Dia, he lost to Jin. Oh my, and what, for real? He was like, actually, not gonna lie, that dude was like crazy about that Lanyan. Why is that? Yes, she's pretty, not gonna lie, but you know, it's just a cat. Anyway, like, it's just imagine losing like couple 50-50s. That's terrible, actually. I heard Lantern Rhine came on Friday. It's actually should be tomorrow if I'm not mistaken, but yeah, we'll see. It's actually should be tomorrow, but yeah, maybe I missed. Like, yeah, maybe on Friday. Vortex Lanyan or Sucrose? Choose. I choose Lanyan. Vortex Lanyan or Sucrose. You know, like Lanyan or Sucrose. Actually, it depends. You know why? Sucrose is the same because Sucrose can use instructor set. Sucrose is a EM buffer better than Lanyan because she doesn't need any constellation to do that up to 75% elemental mastery buff. Lanyan needs constellation, so yeah, it's constellation 4. But Lanyan gives you a shield, which is extremely useful, you know. So yeah, aside of that jumping, it's actually jumping is like kind of like, yeah, okay, you know, like visual style, something like that. Oh yeah, by the way, you know what? Let's check. Because we know like Lanyan's jump is crazy, and I have, as you know, like Keqing, and I have Alhaitham. And if I'm not mistaken, Lanyan's jump is higher than Keqing's and Alhaitham jumps. Definitely
Let's go.
better
Time is
than
against
Keqing's because Keqing only jumps like,
speed of light.
yeah, it's actually, yeah, not so high. But Alhaitham, as you know, guys, he jumps pretty high. But still, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's kind of like Lanyan. It's the same distance. But for Lanyan, it's way more convenient. You know why? Because you, let's say, for Alhaitham, it kind of looks pretty long. Oh no, it's okay. Yeah, it's same distance, by the way. It's kind of the same distance like Alhaitham does. But definitely not like... Yeah, it's slower, definitely, it's slower. I mean, oh yeah, we can do something like that, just a second.
Incoming.
So yeah, it's like this, right? Just a second. Well, I hate him. Yeah, it's higher, way higher. So Lanyan can like jump like this. So yeah, it's higher than Keqing jump. No, I think he just want to get closer to Constellation 6 Chlorine. Actually, yes, looks like a Z-Dest, I'm not gonna lie. Because yeah, just imagine Constellation 4 Chlorine and only Constellation 5 Lanyan. That's crazy. That's actually... And you know, if you ask me, you're right. Like if... let's say Constellation 2 is the best constellation for her. So yeah, you don't even need the charge, you know why? Because you always can use sacrificial fragments. Yes, it's EM weapon, but that's alright. I mean, sacrificial fragments definitely give you like some... it gives you additional charge if you hit enemies. But she hits enemies with a skill and jump backward. Alright, so...
Archon reporting for battle.
How to get Sucrose elemental buff? Elemental buff? I mean like elemental buff? You mean like elemental mastery? Oh, it's actually easy. She has that within her yeah, this one. So yeah, when her skill or burst hits an opponent, you get like elemental mastery buff. You don't need to literally do anything. You don't even need constellations. That's it. If one of these skills hit an opponent, you get that. By the way, we can check it. Just a second. That's why like sucrose is better for melt or whip if you compare with Kazuha, you know?
I want to help.
So yeah, now I have like 865, right? Let's do the test. Now I have like 19 elemental mastery for... Just a second, let me check my... Maybe I have 0. Oh, 65. 19 and 65. Hey Oski, how are you doing? I'm at loss for the world, so I just like sent him a screenshot of comment from YouTube Genshin concert I found on YouTube. Let's say I would like to give thanks to the whales for carrying and us and letting Mihoyo make the oh, that was oh my god, that's the... So it was like 19 and 65, right? So when you just like do something like that, so yeah, elemental mastery for your teammates. You see, like it's like now 192, and it was only 19 and 200, and it's actually... Oh, why is that? Oh yeah, why is that? Because why so? Actually, it's a little bit more than I expected. It should be actually... It's increased elemental mastery by a lot, but still, like it's the point is you need to use like skill and burst, and you get that buff. And that's it. You literally don't do anything. Okay, good night, Desta. Thank you very much for that story. How are you doing, Oski? So, like, let's do maybe some spell abyss. So, Rahit, like, about like that buff, it's actually not so difficult to achieve. It's actually, that's why sucrose is so valuable. Like, and you know what? Even though we have like now Faruzan, even though we have like, let's say that Lanyan, sucrose will remain like actually pretty good. Not gonna lie, because
Try and stop me!
Because she is so valuable, incredibly valuable character. And she's extremely crazy when you want to do some melt, you know. Successfully collected one pearl today, hoping to get enough till Furina banners coming. Oh yeah, by the way, like starting from tomorrow, Oski, we should get, like, let's say within this second phase, you should get about around like 40 to 50 pearls. Just keep that in mind, because like, as you know, like it's... Oh, it's not Spile Abyss Reset, but still, it's... No, you can get like a lot, because first banner is going to be Mizuki, and Furina is going to be only second one. So yeah, it's going to be one Spile Abyss Reset for you, and maybe 2 Imaginarum Series resets for you. Also shop resets. On top of that, we will get some main events, so you will be alright. Actually, you will get enough. Even if, like, let's say I wish you best of luck to win 50-50, but even if you lose that 50-50, you still will get that Furina, definitely. But now they are like trying to power creep sucrose a lot. First Lanyan and now Mizuki. Oh yeah, you know like what about Mizuki and Lanyan? I don't think Xianyun can compete, because Xianyun is completely different character. Let's say, I mean, actually, yes, that's true. You're right. I agree with you. Somehow, in some way, they try to like avoid using sucrose. Let's say, like yeah, try to kind of cancel sucrose. So yeah. Oh, by the way, they are doing the same thing with Shinchu. If you notice that now, like we usually don't use that Shinchu so much. You know why? Shinchu is such a great character. Maybe they will do the same with Bennett in the future. It's actually possible. I'm at 49 PD on. Oh yeah, you will be alright. At 49 PD on guaranteed, you will be completely okay. Like you will collect for the next 50-50. You know. So yeah, let's say you are 30 pulls away, right? You're 30 pulls away. You will get 50 within this phase, and about like the same amount within next one, and maybe more. You know why? Oh no. It's going to be 5.4. 5.4, by the way, without map expansion. So yeah, it might be a little bit dry in terms of Primogems, but still, for a whole patch, you can get more of like enough for another 5-star. So you will be completely okay. These boss are like easy to get, but now they just line up. You mean like Mizuki? Wi-Fi Volcano map expansion? Yes, that's true. 5.5 we're going to get new map expansion, but you know like what? The most important part is not maybe Volcano, it's like last tribe. Like last, like this one, you know? For Yansan. I hope they will release Yansan within 5.5. I want to get that Yansan. So yeah, until that Yansan I will save, because I don't need Mizuki. I don't need like, no, by the way, I got like Chevrus. Maybe I will build her. I will go for Xianyun for free character, choose a free character. So yeah, it's actually, let's say if you can save Primogems without spending on like, let's say whatever banners, you will be completely safe. Because starting from tomorrow we should get that 20 pulls, you know, like via email and like via like signing into the game. When Bennett get power creep, everyone get power up legacy offer. Yeah, actually that's true. I agree with you. I don't think they can do so. Just imagine, you know why it's like difficult to power creep Bennett? The only way they can do it, it's like give us more and more, let's say, kinda maybe content with the high HP enemies. You know why? Let's say to make Bennett useless. You know, something like that. But I don't think, let's say like if you like notice that this crap, like yeah, using Bennett against him, it's not a great idea. I mean like this new event, right? So yeah, something like that, you know, like when you just like try to avoid using Bennett and use the shield or something like that. It's actually possible. Because power creeping Bennett, it's not an easy task if you ask me, because like even without constant, you know, like as you know guys, so many players just like, I don't know, like many of
Benny's
like
adventure
less or
team,
many,
assemble!
but still some players like and me as well don't activate this constellation. So how powerful how good he is with constellation, you just like avoid level up this one, because we don't have any other character with these abilities. I mean like with that bad habit, I would say, or something, which is like, and he gives us infusion, you know. Yes, we have Chlorine, Constellation 6, but that's Hydro after all, and she cannot buff. You see? She also gives some infusion, if I'm not mistaken, elemental damage. So yeah, elemental damage using normal attacks, a wave will be unleashed that, yeah, Hydro damage equal to, yeah. It's kind of infusion as well. You see, like, because of that, so yeah, like, we'll see. Maybe, yeah, maybe they can do something like that. I activated C6 after I got mavuika. Actually, it's not a bad idea. I lost 50 back to back, which means my next going to be a 75 on the chances of capturing radiance. Oh yeah, that's true actually. That's true. But you can get capturing radiance even without losing 50-50 after guaranteed, because like the same thing happened with Desta, if you remember. He gets that Neuvillette. But still, I wish you best of luck, and you will definitely get that Furina. Like, I mean, like, in terms of Primogems, you will be alright. And I strongly suggest you to go for Furina. You know why? She's an Archon after all. She is a great supportive and sub DPS character. Supportive because she can be a healer. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, let's say, but you know that she has like this form, which is black one, which is DPS one, and a white form, which is like healing one. So actually you can use her as a healer. Let's say you like play crazy hard content. Just go like Neuvillette, like, I don't know, like maybe Xilonen, maybe Kazuha, or maybe like someone else, right? And use her as a healer only. I activated. Okay. Can you use Neuvillette Furina with Ororon and Nahida on a first phase? Actually, it's bad idea. I can, but it's bad idea. Let me show you why. I use like this team. I don't know if you have like which characters you have. Why it's bad idea? Because no problem. I can give it a try. Yeah, in Hyperbloom, I sometimes use Furina as a healer. That's true. I mean, like, yeah, you can use that. You know why, Oski, it's bad idea using the team you told me about? So yeah, it was like Furina, Ororon, Nahida, and like, or like Ororon is not great for hyperblooming. He is actually terrible. He is extremely terrible for hyperblooming. He is not intended to be a hyperbloom. He is a natlan character, supportive character. So yeah, like why? When you do Night Blessing, Night Soul Burst, he activate his off-field electro application, and yeah, it's actually incredibly useful without like even being on a field. So yeah, this team is not great, unfortunately. You still can use it, but yeah, it's not a great team. The problem is that Ororon, I have no other choice. Okay, like no, like Oski, like tell me which characters you use. Just like tell me which you use, like whole teams. We can do some adjustment, no problem. Because it's only about the characters. Why is bad? Because of this enemy. It actually needs some freeze character. So I maybe would suggest you to go, and this one is also terrible. This one is cryo or not? This one is, yeah, most likely it's a cryo. I use Neuvillette, Nahida, Raiden, EM, and Navia. Okay. Use Raiden and Navia. I use Neuvillette. Can you tell me whole teams? I mean, like, it's one team, right? Oh, that's interesting, actually, solution. You know why? Because it's better to use Neuvillette on the second phase, not on the first one. Because we have like this enemy, which is actually has some immunity to Dendro, just keep Dendro related reaction. So because of that, using against him is bad. Also, this one, if I'm not mistaken, it's 70% like Hydro Rest Shred and Anemo. Rest Shred, like resistance, and also this one as well. Do you have Arlecchino or Mavuika? If you have Arlecchino or Mavuika, let's do different team. Just yeah, would be nice if you write like, let me try the team I used like kinda couple days ago, which is actually not a bad team. It's going to be, let me give it a couple tries. It's going to be Kachina. It's going to be Rosa, Mavuika and Bennett. For the second half, yes, I used Mavuika and Xilonen in second half. Oh, okay. Okay, like what you need to do? You need to switch teams. So yeah, do you have citlali? If you don't have citlali, yes, you know what you need to do. So yeah, the team is going to be like that. Kachina. Oh, you have Xilonen as well. Okay, if you have Xilonen, okay, let's go. Let's do something like that. Okay, now let's do something. So yeah, just a second. Would be nice to have shielder. Do you have any shielder? I mean, citlali in this case, just crazy. I mean, if you have citlali, if you don't have, like, I use like this team. This team is actually pretty good. You can easily finish first one, not easily, but you can finish first one and second one. If I switch teams, then I can kill the boss clones with my Neuvillette. Like which ones? No, you can. Like with Hyperbloom, like you mean like these ones? No, you can. With this team is possible. If you don't have citlali, I would suggest you to use maybe like Kazuha or Sucrose if you have them, or maybe Zhongli if you have them. If Bennett would have been like Claymore user, Mavuika's sign would have been like Bennett sign. Yeah, actually that's true. That's true. Actually, you're right. Bennett is just crazy because, like, yeah, that high base attack is just insane. Okay, if you have Xilonen, actually would be nice to use something like that. Or you can switch, like, yes, let's say, like, you can use Kachina on the first half. Like this one. Right? And Xilonen on the second half. Like something like this. Next Abyss getting cryo buff. Oh yeah, maybe. No, not cryo buff. Next Abyss is going to be Mizuki buff, not cryo buff. It's most likely Mizuki buff. Because you know why? It's within... We'll see. I mean, I don't know exactly, but most likely it's Mizuki buff. Yeah, Dreamers told me about that, about cryo, but maybe I just like... I think it's going to be Swill buff too. Swill buff too. I mean, they just like want their Ryosley and like Mizuki banners to sell. Oh yeah, maybe. Okay, so yeah, like Oski, like what about this team? Do you have citlali? If you don't have citlali, actually, you know what you can do? You can go the team like this. You need some cryo in here, definitely, against these ones. You can go swirl in here, actually. But yes, better to use maybe Xilonen. Would be nice to use a shielder. Vortex, I wanted to know, like, is Hyperbloom good in second hold? Actually, no. You know why it's bad now? I mean, like, you can use... It's better to use Aggravate. Why Hyperbloom is not so great now? Because enemies has a pretty huge amount of HP. And even though damage is consistent, it's low. That's why many players use just Aggravate, or like, let's say, like mostly Aggravate damage. Aggravate, you can swill it, and it gives you more damage. Maybe not consistent, but pretty good damage. You know? You still maybe can use Hyperbloom, but, you know, like, it's better to use Aggravate or Spread. Let's say, like, I'll hate him team, you know? Because also you can use... I can try I'll hate him team, actually, you know? Try Nahida, Shinchu, Cookie, and Yelan team, but it didn't work as good. Yeah. Do you have I'll hate him, Oski? Like, would be nice to at least see like, what characters you have. Like, telling me the characters you use is like, yeah, it's actually difficult to, like, say you something. Just, like, say all of, like, what characters you have. About I'll hate him on the second half. Actually, yes, let's give it a try. So yeah, let's go like maybe like Ororon, right? Instead of like... So yeah, let's go like Ororon. Ororon is bad actually, you know? He's not so great. But Ororon is good against like these shielders. I tried Nahida, Shinchu, Cookie, and Yelan. Nahida, Shinchu, Cookie, and Yelan, it's not a great team, but it download, yeah, it you know why works good on the, like, on other teams? Yeah, that's true, actually, because it's difficult to use this team. I mean, it's not difficult, you can do that, but yeah. I wanted to know, like, is Hyper... Alright. Hyperbloom team. Unfortunately, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try, why not? Yeah, let's do couple tries. I don't think this team is good, you know why? Because yeah, Ororon is good, but you need some cryo maybe, like pyro, I'm sorry, maybe.
Rise with the sun!
Ascended my Cookie to... Oh yeah, congrats with that. Actually, Cookie worth it, not gonna lie. She is actually crazy. Yeah, Hyper Bloom value slowly decreasing because of enemies' HP. That's because you know why? Why Hyper Bloom is good but bad at the same time. It's consistent damage, it's easy to achieve, it's not so difficult. But the problem is the damage is the same. Let's say if Hoyo in the future will give us more tanky enemies, it's going to be so difficult to kill them. That's why mostly like players uses aggravate, spread, etc. Because aggravate, spread, even though they somehow also like needs elemental mastery, mostly if you increase crit rate, crit damage, bandits buff, etc., something like that,
take a break after all that
you can increase the damage. As you know, like let's say any buffs we have cannot increase Hyper Bloom damage. Let's say damage bonus like cannot increase Hyper Bloom damage, you will get the same damage. Only elemental mastery can increase and level, that's it. And that's a problem with Hyper Bloom. Is there any bow weapon which buff other characters like support weapon? Yes, it's the best supportive weapon, it's Elegy. Just a second, let me check and say you like correct name. This weapon is the best supportive bow character. It's a 5-star, unfortunately, but it's a great weapon. Yeah, its the name is Elegy of the End. By the way, it's energy recharge weapon, and also it gives elemental mastery. So this weapon is actually pretty good. Elegy of the End. After trying Arlecchino, her gameplay kinda meh. What did I tell you, Mirak? I told you that, but you know what? Get Xianyun and she will be alright. You know why Arlecchino's gameplay is kinda meh in comparison with Mavuika? Because she has standard ICD, and to play with her correctly, you need to do some pauses. That's a problem. You need to like delay, like on purpose, to catch the like I don't know, the catch cryo application. Hydra is okay because we have Shincha and Yellen, but still, not gonna lie, she's not bad. You need to get used to her. In terms of usability, I mean, like she is actually pretty easy to use if you compare with Mavuika, but Mavuika is way more powerful. Now Mavuika seems actually good. For real. I lost 50-50 to Gigi, Constellation Senna, now I'm on guaranteed. Oh, I see. So you didn't get, you haven't get Arlecchino yet, right? Or what?
1, 2...
I mean, you know, like what? Mirak, if you ask me, I maybe wouldn't suggest you to go for Arlecchino, and I can explain you why. Mavuika in this case, better. Arlecchino is kinda second pyro character. She's not bad if you want to substitute some of your pyro characters, but still, like Mavuika is better. Mavuika in terms of damage, way better. She is incredibly powerful. Oh, I see. Why you? Would be nice to do that before summoning and losing on Chichi, but that's okay. At least you are on guaranteed. I mean, use Mavuika. Mavuika has like pretty good weapon options. We have actually a lot. Yes. In terms of weapons, Arlecchino has maybe more, because you know why? We have like 3-star weapon, we have Black Leaf, we have couple 5-star weapons. We also can use like something like even like let's say that Favonius you can use. Yes, it's bad decision, but still, if you don't have any other weapons. But yeah, Mavuika is good. Mavuika is really good. For Mavuika, I would suggest you to go for Rain Slasher. You will be alright. But what if you say don't pull Arlecchino? All other DPS are lower than Arlecchino? Or other what? You know why? Let's say before pulling before pulling, I told Mirak that Mavuika in terms of DPS better than Arlecchino. He told me that he wants an arlecchino no matter what, because he already pre-farmed, he has artifact set, everything. I said, okay, like if you like the characters, go for it. That's it, you know? But if you compare Constellation Zero Mavuika and Constellation Zero Arlecchino, Mavuika is better. And he already have Mavuika. So yeah. Or are DPS lower than... No, they're not low. Oh, you mean like other than like let's say... Yeah, that's true. I mean, like, if you compare Neuvillette with Arlecchino, I would say Arlecchino is better, that's true. Arlecchino maybe, at the moment, it's the second DPS in the game. But, just a second. But since Arlecchino and Mavuika are both Pyro and on field, Mavuika and Mirak already have Mavuika, and no need to go for Arlecchino. So it's a waste, in my opinion, you know? So if you have Mavuika, no need to go for Arlecchino. Don't compare me, you know why? Because I got Arlecchino like when she was released, like for the first time. Like Navi and Neuvillette. Same situation with me, but I heard you Vortex, I am using my guaranteed only on Furina. Yeah, that's true. Like, you know why? Furina is kind of unique character. Furina, we don't have any like option for Furina, and I don't think we will get any. You know, for Arlecchino, like if you have Mavuika, you don't need option. I mean, like if you have Mavuika, you no need to go for Arlecchino. It's still like, it depends on you. If you like the character, then go for it. But if you just want to have the character, I would suggest to skip. Mavuika is way better. Like Navia and Neuvillette. Lavia and Neuvillette, you know, like they are pretty different. Because let's say, as you know, like we have like this event, and if you fight against like Pyro, you need to use Neuvillette, right? Even though DPS is different, no, the point is like if you have Mavuika, you don't need to go for Arlecchino. If you don't have Mavuika, you can go for Arlecchino. I mean, like it's like that, like having, you know, having these both characters, like it's a waste, especially like if you already have this one. Going for Arlecchino now, it's a waste. You know why? Because Mavuika is actually option for Arlecchino. She has off-field damage. She can buff your teammates. She has great burst. She doesn't rely on energy. She can be on field and off field at the same time. You know, we have pretty good weapons for her. I mean, like free-to-play weapons. You know. Yeah, not so much. Arlecchino has more than that, but still, you can use even this one. You can use Rain Slasher. Not a bad option. I think Mavuika shake DPS is a bit. Arlecchino still clear Abyss content easily. Oh, yes, that's true. But you know, like Mirak got Mavuika before Arlecchino. That's why I told him not to go for Arlecchino. That's it. And the same thing I told to Dreamers, by the way, to not go for like Arlecchino unless you like Arlecchino. It's a waste in my opinion, if you ask me. You know what? Even though, like, you know, like, since this game sooner or later will get power creep, you know that, right? All of the characters, like say, most of the characters will get like kinda useless. Like say, the value of those characters will be lowered by a lot. We have an example, by the way. I don't know, like, yeah, like compare Xinchu and Xilonen is not a great option because Xinchu is kinda unique character, I would say, you know. But we can say like Alhaitham and Kinich. It's actually a great example. You know why? Alhaitham is actually a great DPS character, insanely great DPS character. But now, with enemies we have, Kinich is way better. The same thing is goes like with Arlecchino and Mavuika. Mavuika has resistance to interruption. Mavuika is a natlan character who can destroy that shield pretty fast. With Arlecchino it might be a little bit difficult. Arlecchino has 2.5 second ICD, Mavuika has 2 seconds, which is actually great synergy with Citlali and also with Rosa. So you can use Rosa if you don't have citlali. So mavuika has a lot of benefits. So the point is, if you already got mavuika, wishing for arlecchino now, it's a waste. So yeah, that's it. I don't know how to explain Ayaka's supreme example. About Ayaka, you know, like, what's the problem with Ayaka? Let me tell you. I got Ayaka on her rerun, and now I'm regret my Ayaka, because you know why? I haven't used her like a single time. She is triple crowned. As soon as I triple crown her, I just bench her. I don't use Ayaka. Now she is kinda cryo applicator for me with like 250 energy recharge and some like crit rates. That's it. That's the biggest regret for me for this account, but that's alright. I mean, like, it's a game. Anyway, like, sooner or later, even, let's say, some of the greatest character will be, like Neuvillette. Yeah, he's, like, its value will be, like, going down. So it's okay. Can you please check my... Oh, yes, of course, Lyoski. Just a sec. But can you give me your UID? Just give me your UID, no problem. Yes. How can I say that your third pyro DPS is stronger than second one before comparing it like upcoming fourth pyro? No, actually... Oh yeah, it's actually impossible, that's true. So yeah, that's why I got arlecchino before mavuika. So for me, I have both of them. So yeah, now I'm kinda like, yeah. Let's say I still like... Yeah, it was impossible to say that arlecchino is like... Yeah, she would be like... power creep. It's possible anyway. So, but now mavuika is better because she's new character. It's like, yeah. Yeah, and mavuika, arlecchino both need kind of the same team. So you can just use both of them. That's actually, let's say, yes and no. You know why? Because mavuika has way more better choice in teams. Since she gets resistant to interruption, like a built-in without any constellations, she can be healed, so you can easily use Furina. She has a great option in terms of like 2 seconds. So yeah, like actually no. Let's say the only team you can use, let's say the most like teams, it's this team, like Bennett, just like this team, and Bennett. So you can easily...
Leave me alone.
You can
Never mind. Let's go.
You can easily substitute like mavuika with arlecchino in this team. You will be alright. But
This will be a productive
if you're going to
partnership, I
use
hope.
like this team, yeah,
Ready to ride.
no way you can use like arlecchino, because arlecchino, Furina, like, yeah, it's terrible. You know that? It's just terrible. You know? So yeah, let's say another team, which is like with Xilonen.
Let's go get ourselves
Since
some
mavuika
answers.
she has like resistant to interruption, you can use Xilonen. With arlecchino, using like Xilonen, it's kinda might be difficult. You need to do some dodge, you know. So still, like, mavuika is way better. She is way more flexible. She is versatile in terms of like, even if you compare with damage. Arlecchino, the only like benefits Arlecchino has, it's like she is easy to use, because with mavuika you need to get used to combos. That's it. Okay, just a second. I mean, in Spoiler Beast, to be exact, our true Pyro Archon can only support in... Okay, he's bench. Okay. All right. No, he was here. He just like he had some studying, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, he left a little bit early. Oh, okay. Like, Oscar, which characters you want me to check? But Mirak, if you are here, I still maybe like, you know, like I maybe would suggest you to like wait a little bit.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
So yeah, can just check. Tell me 2 teams which... Oh, I see. My bad. Just a second. Do you see the screen, by the way? Oh. Yeah, you see. Just check. Okay. So you have Mavuika, you have Neuvillette, Navia, Xilonen, Bennett, Raiden. Oh, mualani as well. That's crazy actually. Yelan, Yoimiya. Oh, it's Jin, my bad. It's Jin, yeah. So yeah, in this case, I maybe would say, most likely you have Xianling as well. Unfortunately, you don't have citlali. Citlali would be just crazy with Neuvillette. But what you can do, you have ororon as well, right? Like if you have ororon, like it's only 5 stars. Oh, you have ororon, yeah, you have ororon. Okay, what you can do, just a second. Let me just switch back and just like find the team. So you have Mavuika, you have Xilonen, you have Navia. First team might be like this. Just a second. Second one. You have Furina, by the way. Oh, you don't have Furina. Oh. That's actually might be difficult. You don't have Furina, right, Oski? Overall, 9 pools for Constellation 0. Oh, that's crazy, actually. Best team is mualani, mavuika, Xilonen, Furina. That's all I can say. No, like I don't think like. No, I don't see Furina here, actually. I don't see Furina here. Yeah, no Furina, sadly. That's alright, that's alright. Okay, that's the first team. For the second one. Without Furina, Neuvillette is actually terrible. Not gonna lie. He is terrible. But what you can do? Actually, yes. You can go DPS Raiden, Ororon, Shinchu, and maybe Kazuha, or like Sucrose. You don't have Kazuha, right? But you have Sucrose. Just a second. I have Constellation 1. No, Constellation 1 Mona is like, yeah, she's not bad, but you know, like she's difficult to use, unfortunately. I mean, like in terms of like, and you need a healer in this team. And you have healer right here. So maybe we should do something like that. Just a second. I will explain why you need Ororon, because Ororon is incredibly useful against like this boss, you know. Just a second. Actually, it's not a bad option to use Mona here, but it's better to use second Pyro, you know, like let's say like, just a second. Oh yeah, like Xianling. Just a second, let me think. Okay, bye-bye, dreamers, bye-bye. Thanks for joining. Like here. Right, 2% who don't own Kazuha. No, that's okay, Oski. That's completely okay. I mean, if you don't have Oski, if you don't have Kazuha, we're going to get, like tomorrow you can get Lanyan, and maybe I would suggest you to build Lanyan. You know why? Lanyan might be extremely useful for your account. Extremely useful. Okay, let me just check real quick. So yeah, this boss is okay with this team. This one is okay because you have like Ororon to break that shield. You can do like electro charge as well. This was also okay with that electro charge team. So yeah, like second half of this team is okay. The problem is first one. Oh yeah, I know, like you need cryo in this team. Cryo in this team is actually not so great, but what you need to do, if you have Rosa, why you need cryo? So yeah, actually it's better to do like something like that. Yeah, something like this. Just a second. I built my Raiden as a DPS. Let me do something like that. Let me switch this weapon. I don't know if you have this one. Like, let me do like the weapons you do. You have this one, like Oski? But Oski, you have latest characters. Yeah. In short, I know I don't have enough characters. No, that's okay. No, actually you have enough. Actually, you have enough. The only point is weapons. Like, let's switch this weapon. Do you have like this, like skyward spine? If you have, it's great. If you don't have, it's actually might be having mualani, mavuika, Xilonen. You know what's a problem? Like mualani. I don't know if like Oski can like mualani is okay, but the problem is mualani has DPS, but she cannot deal with those enemies. I will show you, just a second. Okay, let's do something like that. Let's switch. Like now my Oski. Oh, you have that weapon? Okay, that's great actually. You know why? Because in this case you can use this weapon on just a second. On Xianling. Yes, maybe it's not a great option, but I will tell you why. Alright. Now Xianling is with like 60, like yeah, with energy recharge. Let's check our Raiden. Raiden is DPS, by the way, just keep sending my. I switch her from Elemental Mastery. You know why? Because like you guys asked me to use Raiden in this case, and she's not bad. So yeah. Oh my bad. My bad, because yeah, I don't have like another pyro you have. My Xianling is Constellation 3 and don't have... Okay, in this case, hello, like why you using K-pop girl again? Hey, Sino Harden, welcome back. Okay, if you don't have Xianling, let's use another pyro. Okay, we will just... Okay, let me build my Raiden then. So yeah, Raiden has this one is okay. Let me switch this one with Xianling. Just a second. This one is bad Electro. Do I have like 5? No, it's not 5. Just a second. Okay. Just a second. 51 plus 12. Actually, it's not bad. Yeah, I will keep it. 63-ish something. It's actually not great one, but it's alright. 4-piece emblem. I can do some, maybe. Yeah, by switching, maybe. But I will keep it. Yeah, okay. Like, Raiden is ready with this weapon. Okay, instead of Xianling... Wait, what? Time. I'm also making one with Oski, my Xianling. That's alright. Your Xianling is like Constellation 4, that's alright. So yeah, the team is going to be like this. So the first one is going to be definitely Xilonen, Rosa, Mavuika, and we will check second one. This one is going to be Ororon. Shinchu, Raiden. Yes, my Raiden is Constellation too, but I think it's okay. You can like do anyway, like it's possible. Yeah, it's a little bit powerful, and that's why I don't want to do constellations, you know, like it's difficult to show you, like for real, 3 K-pop girls on Vortex stream. 3 K-pop girls, that's crazy actually. So yeah, for this one, you know, yeah, like you can go like Sucrose, actually, yeah, to do like melt damage if you have Sucrose. So yeah, let's go like this team. So yeah, first one is going to be Xilonen, Rosa, Mavuika, and Sucrose. Second one is like this one. Let's give it a try. If I'm not mistaken, all of them builded pretty like free to play, all of them. Only like my Raiden is kind of like a little bit like powerful.
Burn it down!
Okay, let me just give it.
Rise with the sun!
Swirl, Mark 2, Animal, lights out.
You can't run!
Pyroclastic surge! Light it up!
Absorption test.
Let the mountain's veins boil! Judgment! Shiver!
Light of the blazing sun!
You can't run!
Unfortunately, yeah, you don't have like.
Animal test 6308.
So you need to like charge your character.
Yeah!
Come on, just give me the spin. Okay.
Letting crave names echo! Absorption test. Enhanced animal module 75. Lights out.
Pyroclastic surge!
Let's try it again. Okay, I can clear that with Mavuika and like. Yes, but you know, like I don't know which team you use. I mean, like 75. That's all right. No Sorens again? Yeah, it's possible. Like, yeah, that's all right. Like,
Burn it down!
Animal test 6308. Swirl.
Wrath from the sky! Incinerate! Light it up!
Let the mountain's veins boil! Absorption test.
Punish me! Judgment!
Pyroclastic surge! Rise with the sun!
Yeah! Stand clear.
let's give it a try anyway.
Burn it down!
Absorption test. Animal hyperstate. Lights out.
Light of the blazing sun!
I hate this boss because when you use your bursts, like he's starting to use spinning. When you don't use them, like it's like so tricky. She's my first 5. Who is your main? Asking Navia. She's my first 5. For real? Navia first 5 stars. So yeah, your account is pretty fresh actually. I didn't know that. She's okay, I guess, like, but not as good as Mavuika's. Yeah, Mavuika is like, yeah. You know why? Actually, you can't build Navia to be great. Or because if I have some problems with, like, let's say instance damage, I use Navia because Navia can do extremely crazy. Like, you know, like the best team for Navia is going to be Xilonen, Furina, Navia, and Bennett. Unfortunately, I use all of these characters. Oh, by the way, yeah, I use like Bennett, like, yeah. So yeah, let's give it a try again.
Enhanced animal module 75. 63 of punishment!
Wrath from the sky! Full throttle!
Stand clear! Judgment!
Light of the blazing sun!
It's bad, it's bad. You need to do rape. Oh, lucky mine. So, she's okay, like, oh, lucky mine was Diluc. She's like best duo DPS along with Ito. Oh, you know, like, yes, she's not. Actually, I like Navia more. You know why? Because Navia can be played not only with, like, she is bad in mono duo, but she is great with other characters. That's why she is kinda like Chasca, you know? When other characters can make your main DPS better. You know? Yeah, Chasca just. What's the problem with Chasca? Chasca's damage sucks. It's so bad. But she is not bad because if you play her with better characters, supportive characters like Mavuika, like Furina, you know, like Raiden, she is actually not bad. It's the same thing applies to like Navia, because Navia's personal damage when you play outside like Pyro, Electro, Hydra and Cryo, not so great. Geo damage is not so great, but when you use different elements, she's just insanely crazy.
Mark 2! Lights out.
You can't run! Wrath from the sky!
Unfortunately, you need to destroy these three like as soon as possible.
Rise with the sun!
Animal hypostasis.
Pyroclastic surge!
Oh, you use gravestone. Okay. Actually, I use male flower. Okay, let's switch to gravestone because gravestone actually will give me more damage. Okay, gravestone. Yeah, I will go right. Not so much, but yeah, a little bit. It's more consistent. I wish I can solve my mualani with half of wishes I spent. That's alright. If I'm not mistaken, Oski, I just warned you back then about mualani. I definitely did because yeah, mualani like for me immediately seemed not so great. But you know what I wanna say you. If you have mualani, she is actually like, let's say in terms of damage, mualani, let's say it's mualani, she is better than Neuvillette. Just keep that in mind. In terms of damage, she is better than Neuvillette. But the problem is she is not so easy to use. She's not so convenient to use. That's the only problem. But she's actually pretty good DPS. So if you have her, I maybe would suggest you to build her and get used to her. I mean, like moves, etc., something like that. You know? So yeah, second team was like Kinich, Inchu, Raiden and Bennett.
Light it up!
Swirl, Mark 2, Animal 63,
Shiver! Judgment! Light of the blazing sun! Burn it down! Bring it!
Absorption test, stand clear.
You can't run!
Lights out.
Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate!
Absorption test.
Judgment!
Absorption test.
Come on, just do
Switching
the moves.
gears.
Come on, just do the moves. Oh my god, I hate this boss so much, like because
Rise
of
with
this.
the sun!
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Okay, okay, okay.
Light it up! Animal test 6308. Animal punishment.
Light of the blazing sun!
Let's give it a try anyway. What your talent level on Mavuika? Mavuika 1610. I haven't like leveled up her skill yet, but her burst is like crowned. About this boss, by the way, what you can do?
Illusion shattered. I'm going in. Witness the power of Gawa. Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down.
You can stun this boss, as you know.
Let's light it up. Everybody stand back. Adventure time. Let's light it up.
You've improved a lot.
Yeah.
Come on, just get.
Let's light it up. I'm going in.
Tell me what you see.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain out.
Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered!
Teamwork is
Time to say hello.
Ring cutter.
Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down!
Everybody stand back.
What? Okay, just like Vortex, what you talent level? You what stun? Yes, you for real. Like I made a video recently. You can stun the boss. Let me show you. Okay, like guys, it's a little bit late. I'm sorry, but I can do it tomorrow if you don't mind. But about the stunning the boss, let me show you. Okay, just a second. Let me go the team I usually use. So yeah, if you have Ororon or Citlali, you can stun the
I'm
boss
never late.
when that boss is with like that state. That's why Shenling, you can actually maybe, unfortunately, actually, you know what? No, just a second, Oski. Just give me like couple seconds. Let me just try couple more like stuff. Just a second. Oh, I haven't done my domains yet. Okay, just a second. Let me show you first. No problem. Like yeah, I have like about like 15 minutes, so that's all right. So yeah, what you can do when you fight against this boss, and you have Ororon or Citlali, by using charge attack, you can stun the boss. I mean, like when that boss in his shield shield mode. I mean, like shield. How say? Yeah, shield mode or like something. So yeah, just a
If
second.
you insist on putting yourself to the test,
Show no mercy. Let's run. Giddy up.
the aim is to dodge, got it?
Oh, come on.
Let's ride! Rise with the sun! Fulfill our pact!
So oh, come on.
Take me up.
Time to go.
A dash of color brings a spirit
So yeah,
to
when
life.
you can just use charge attack, and that's it. You see, like all of them like stunned for like couple, like let's say 5 seconds or something like that. You can use it again and again. So yeah, it's super easy actually.
Rise with the sun! Pyroclastic surge!
So it's like that. So because of that, just a second. Today our first phase at like blue whale boss from like Fontaine was Arlecchino. Like, oh yeah, was Arlecchino, yes, it's crazy. Unfortunately, like Oski doesn't have Arlecchino, like yeah, like it has like a little bit limited like characters, but that's alright, you know why? Because he actually can use mualani, but he can use more like this team. I mean, I don't know how mualani is good, but I would suggest to use like this team. I don't have mualani, but what you can do, you can use Xilonen, Rosa. Oh, no, Rosa. Xilonen. Yelan, mualani, and ororon. Or maybe even Bennett. You know, something like this. Yeah, like when you don't have enough characters, it's so difficult to choose. Okay, this one is not great actually. You know why? You need ororon, but it's at the same time it's better to use like some like. Yeah, let's go like this team. It's, I would say like Bennett is better. So yeah, like something like that. Yeah. One for to stun enemy and to do some vape. And this one is what? And we have healing, and this one we have healing as well. Let's give it a try. Let's just give it a try. Oski, yes, good night. Oh yeah, Oski most likely is went, like yeah, Oski, like anyway, like let me show you. Let me just did it real quick. Oski, are you here, Oski? Oh no, Oski is went, okay. Alright. Okay, let's give me a try anyway.
Settle down.
You can't run! Stand clear! Animal test 6308!
Be sanctified.
Yeah, using Rosa in this case was a bad idea. Let me give it a try again.
Let the mighty be humble.
Bring it! Enhanced animal module 75! Stand clear!
Silence.
Animal test 6308!
The tides beckon. Bow your head.
Bring it! Absorption test!
Settle down.
Okay. Yeah, using like Neuvillette on the first half is actually like so bad. It's better to use like mualani instead of like mualani is this way way better, but you need to use mualani with Xianyun. Okay. Alright. Anyway, it's a little bit late, guys. So yeah, that's it for today. I will be online tomorrow. And yeah, we will try to do the spoiler bits. Unfortunately for Oski, yeah, he has like kinda... Oh, it's possible anyway. I think it's possible. Alright guys, thanks for joining. I will be online tomorrow, and yes, feel free to join tomorrow guys. And bye bye guys, bye bye.
Don't want to add to Anthony's troubles. And a radish veggie. Which should I choose?